What's going on, guys? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I almost said Monday, out of habit. But hope you're all doing well. Sorry, I was a little busy yesterday with some job hunt stuff. But hope you guys are all doing well. Happy Tuesday. Hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Guys, we are getting back to Shiny Hunt today. But we're going to have some little talks about why this is an amazing blind box plushie. Now, y'all might think I'm crazy. But let me show you why. So, you may be wondering where I got these. I was in Chinatown's SF, saw a little claw machine, played it, got two of these. Now, at first I just thought they were dittos. But then, as I was getting ready to do the claw machine, I noticed something. They had a zipper on the bottom. Now, I was thinking like, oh, it could be a bag. No. So, first you see ditto. Then it turns into Eevee. It's a ditto that turns into another Pokemon. I cannot tell you how awesome that is. The only thing is, you have to kind of stuff it up its butt to like get it to stand up. That's not my own saying. That is one of my friends that was there in the car with me as I was trying to like get it into like this mode. By the way, I don't know why the way they made Eevee look cracks me up so hard. Like, it is by far one of my favorite things. And of course, you know, goes from Eevee right back into, like, Ditto if you wanted to. I could zip it up and just, like, kind of make it like that, but I'm just gonna, like, leave it like that. And I'll show you guys what the other one is once I reach it here. Second one, which is awesome. Wait, also make sure that my audio's not having problems. Okay, cool. The second one, of course, Ditto 2. Now, mind you, it wasn't just all, as you can see, Espeon. It wasn't just all Eevees. It turned into other Pokemon, too, so. I don't know why this kills me when it's, like, flat. But I was like, dude, this is awesome. I'm like, this would be such a cool blind box idea. Like, you just buy a random Ditto. No, you don't have to put it into a box course. Like, you just, like, put it into a Ditto. You just have a Ditto up there. You have it zipped up. Someone comes to buy one. And it's like, wonder what it is. I think the third one that we saw, like, in the vending machine, or in the claw machine that I couldn't get, I think was Snorlax. So, but yeah, a little mascot Ditto today. Mostly because it cracks me up with the way its derpy faces. And, of course, I gotta give a shout out to Stadella, my mod. Got me a late birthday gift. It was an Eevee blind box of the statues. And, of course, your boy somehow got Flareon. I have a video I'll post in Discord of me opening it, but this is what I got out of the blind box. Really nice quality, actually. I'm actually really impressed with how well this turned out to be. Like, it was pretty cheap blind box in comparison to how good the statue is, because, like, normally you probably buy this on, like, Pokemon's website for, like, good 45 to 50 bucks, and I think we paid, like, 25, 30. So, by we, I mean my mod who got this for me, because they were like, hey, did I get anything for your birthday? I was like, I don't think you did. And they're like, got you. But, alright, we're getting to Shiny Hunting, though. I'm gonna put the Flareon back here, too. Again, Eevee family. But, alright, we're gonna have some fun here. What's today's date? Praise the Nom! What's up, madam? How are you doing today? Today's the 29th. Also, quick shout out to my housemate. Happy birthday to you, Mark. Today is his birthday, so I want to give him a quick shout out. I was talking to him earlier. I was wishing him happy birthday when I saw him earlier. But praise the Snom! But madam, how are you doing today? Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, it's really cool, right? Those, like, plushies are kind of cool. Like, again, I'll unzip the Espeon later. It is really derpy looking, but still really cool looking. Like, with enough perfection, don't get me wrong, these are probably knockoff, like, makes, but I would not doubt you can make them into really cool looking items if, by the right manufacturers. But I was just cracking up so hard. Let's see, smoked fillets, that's what I need. Just bought a car, and I had a sign from one of the YouTubers I watched. That's great. Ooh! What car, what YouTuber, if I may ask? And then, thank you. Yeah, no, I liked it. I was hoping for Umbreon, don't get me wrong. I was going for my boy Umbreon, as you can see. But, when I got Flareon, I was like, Fire Lord getting Flareon. That's a sign. It's an absolute sign. So I think our first hunt of the day is going to be Bulby. I prepped ahead of time this guy, so you guys can see I actually prepped ahead of time. Put the Pokemon in there and everything. just realized my entire team's like basically like shiny except Breloom, which I need to go catch up Breloom later. I need smoked fillets. See, it's got a pink head. Let's go pinky red. And thank you for the Scott's PC. I bought 199 a 199 like actual like Pokemon card, or is this like just like a one they like designed kind of situation? So that's actually a legit question. So also, hold on. That's not what I want to click. First sandwich of the day. I can now actually like update it that way without having to update each time. I'm a little concerned when I put the cucumbers and everything on. Baseline normal. Baseline normal. Baseline normal. Baseline normal. Baseline normal. Baseline normal. Close enough. Okay. Somehow, some way. I think you can do it. I believe in you, madam. I believe in you. Actually, speaking of cards, I have to give another quick shout out to the buddy of mine, Life on Pause. You guys know I stream with him. He's actually got me into streaming. When we used to have our YouTube channel Life on Pause together, which those videos are still up, by the way. Life on Pause. I don't think there was any face cams at the time. I think we just did only our audio. I will never forget our playthrough of whatchamacallit, Kingdom Hearts, and us re-singing the song, which freaking kills me to this day. But he and I played Magic together, and he knew I was looking for 2 cards, so he got me 2 Magic cards. He got me one in English, which is Mer Quadrupod, and then he got me Ilcor, which is in German, that he bought in Japan. I'm still cracking up with that. It's like, oh, that's kind of a weird thing, but sure, we'll take that. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get a card signed by my faves. It's a legit Pokemon card. Its illustration is rare from... Oh, okay, nice! I was about to say, which set was it from, if I may ask? Also, remember guys, keep an eye out for the Eraserhead bird with the brown feathers. Let's see. Now we'll catch up with chat. Yeah, right? No, I was cracking up when he got me, like, yeah, so life, like, for those that are new to this, I've talked about this in the past, but, like, yeah, so I started technically on a YouTube channel. And if you guys really want to see some history of Fire Lord, go look up the old, YouTube channel of Life on Pause. It was, I think it's life_on_pause. Wait, is that shiny right there? Are you shiny? Nah, okay, I thought it was shiny for a minute. It looked like it was. Oh, no, now look at it this way, it's actually normal. But yeah, so, like, you could tell it was our original YouTube channel if you hear the little, song that our friend sang for us that we recorded, where he's playing his ukulele. He goes, "Come and take a break with us. This is Life on Pause." We used to play a lot of games. We used to have some streams on there too. Like, there were some Twitch streams where I think I'm in the background. I didn't really play those ones, but there was one where I think it's we're playing the Last of Us. This is first Last of Us multiplayer, and for some reason, now, mind you, Life on Pause was, like, 4 of us that, like, did it. We were, like, 4 hosts, but we, like, took turns playing the games and all that. But I think it's Life on, like, my buddy who basically still owns, like, the channel, Life on Pause channel, where, him and our buddy Julian, they started making fanfic of them. And I'm reading it in the chat, and you hear Life on Pause go, "I'm sorry, what?" With me in the background just losing my shit laughing. By far, still one of my favorite clips, I think, on that channel. Are you shiny? No, you're not shiny. It's like a hot pink for the head. But yeah, no, it's like a kind of a piece of history, in my opinion, if you ever find it on YouTube. But yeah, no, so like but yeah, us playing Magic, then like him just happened to like go into Japan, sees the card I was looking for. Are you shiny? No. Him finding the card I needed, and he's just like, "Hey, I got that card. It's in German from Japan." I I'm going to use that card in my deck, but it's just really funny because I'm gonna have to print out like something to remind me what like the abilities are. That's normal. But madam, what else have you? How was your weekend, madam? Also, why is my game keep freezing? I don't know if you guys see that. It's like the game stutters for a second. It's been happening to me actually, not only on here but also on like different games. Not gonna lie, I used to love that song. Everyone Wants to Be My Enemy, but the one that's the remix, and then two, it's like people play that so much, I got sick of the song. Like, it's still a great song, don't get me wrong. I love the song still, but it's like I gotta be in the mood to listen to it now. Are you shiny? I can't tell. Bro, I need to see your front. No, it's like dark. No, these are like a lighter brown feathers for its shiny form. I'm like looking at it closely going like, is it? Pretty good, lots of D&D, it was all great. Nice, nice, nice. What was the one thing, like, if you could say one thing that, like, just immediately pops in your head from the D&D sessions this weekend, what was it? Was it something epic, something really funny? Like, not gonna lie, anytime we do D&D sessions for my group, I think it's just more comedy than anything else because, again, we cause our DM probably a lot of stress with our shenanigans. I mean, there's a reason why one of our, friends, like, Twitter banners is literally a message from our D&D chat where our DM just put, "You guys make my life an unending circus." Now, mind you, he loves our shenanigans as well, but he was just, that day, I think it was the day we, like, almost broke him a little bit. I think we realized we had to tone it down a little bit, too, with our shenanigans. No, it's not shiny. I was like, is it? I hope that wasn't a shiny, because, like, I didn't think it was shiny at the same time. I can't knock out that many more Volby because I've pretty much knocked out the majority of the flock. And I will never forget the weekend at Bernie's with the bandit. I think that was the day we almost broke our DM. That was a really funny day. Eugene, if you ever see this, man, again, we do apologize for that. As a group, I am collectively apologizing for the group. But it also, you have to admit, was so damn funny. And why am I moving at 2 frames a second? Oh, come on. What the hell? It's because I have, like, all my boxes basically filled. Fridays was 6 hours long. It's only the second session of the campaign. We haven't even all met up yet. I got to meet 2 out of the 5 other party members. We did some great character development stuff. That's good. Sunday's table was a non-stop combat episode. Ooh. Did anyone go down? Or did you guys, like, were able to, like, get out, like, probably hurt, but, like, no one downed? Or dead? It's like a bright pink now. I'm looking at the sprite again. It's like bright pink head. You're not bright pink, right? No, you're kind of a dull pink. So it's like, I'm looking at the head, like the sprite that I have on screen, and the way I would describe the pink, it's like it's hot bright pink versus like the eraser pink that we're seeing right here. For some reason I was thinking it was the other way around. The eraser pink was the shiny. And I'm realizing, no, I got that backwards. It's the hot pink. Hot, bright pink. It's the only way I'm going to describe this shiny's head. Hold on. Are you? No. Yeah, I was like, I don't think it is, but I'm like, I'm going to attempt it just to be safe. That's probably because of the shadows, so... What would the nighttime or daytime be better for, like, hunting this one? Nah, it's regular feathers. That's the other thing I gotta do, is, like, I gotta look at the feathers. Like, that's gonna be the real big giveaway, is, like, it doesn't have its normal feather color. I went down, the Lich killed me. Oh no, so you gotta do a whole new character? Or is this a campaign where, like, you can respawn, but there's, like, consequences for, like, dying too much? I'm gonna have to go through this weekend and, like, kind of make room in the, things. Are you? No. Yes? No. Yes? No. I like how you guys hear me debating, like, is it shiny? Is it not? I can't tell. Come on, shiny. I have encountered 3, right? Yeah, and sparkling power 3, so that's actually, I guess, more important thing. It's sparkling. Does it sparkle? Does it shine? Does it go across the sky? Wait, hold on. No, it's like eraser. And then the game movie at 2 frames a second. Yeah, Switch 2 definitely gonna hopefully improve that. That's eraser, right? Yeah, that's eraser. I'm looking for the hot pink. I keep mentally telling myself it's hot pink. Wait. No. Yeah, that's not the one we're looking at. Sorcerer reincarnated me. I'm actually the last original character in this campaign. Everyone else has re-rolled. Wow! Damn. We haven't... Okay, so in the campaign I've done for like 5 years, we've surprisingly not had anyone like permadeath yet. We've had a lot of like close calls. I think we had somebody literally on 2 death rolls. And I just remember, like, we got them up, but our DM goes, hey, I just want interested. Roll that death roll, see what would have happened. And then, like, he would have, like, perma-died, and we were like, oh! Like, the guy, it was, like, the turn before he had a roll, so he would have, like, literally perma-death, and we were like, oh, shit. Yeah, to this day, we still kind of crack up about that. We're like, oh, shit. We were that close to losing our bard. Oh, I forgot to put that we're live. Crap. On Insta. Shit. Okay, let me go ahead and do that real quick. Let me... Let's see. Wait, I also want to catch up with your chat here. Saturday DM is sort of one of the more brutal ones. He likes to beat us up. That makes sense. I always forget to do this. Like, I always forget something. And it's like, you guys can tell when I'm, like, screwed up when I forget something. Music. I think we'll do Arcane's, like, songs. Ooh, Paint the Town Blue. There we go, and... What did I just drop? The hell? I felt something hit my arm. What the fuck? Also, I just realized I've got to do my streaks for... whatchamacallit. There we go. Alright. Wait. The hell? I look up and all of a sudden we're like 20,000 games away. So wait. So, which character is this the one? The one they haven't, like, had a reroll yet? That's eraser pink. I'm looking for that hot pink. Where's the hot pink for this diaper vulture? Wait, hold. No, you're normal grayish black feathers. I'm looking for the brown feathers. for that shiny. Playing Profane Soul, but ooh, only the sharpest edges for me. Okay, sorry, the way you put that just made me crack chuckle. I was just thinking of I don't know if you know, you probably have watched like Critical Role, right? I was just thinking of oh, what is that actor's like name? I was thinking about his first character that he had in campaign 2 of the Mighty Nine, or in the Mighty Nine campaign, and the Blood Hunter, and it just made me think of that, and it was just like, man, that was such a good character too. My friend got me into that, actually, into Critical Role, and I've enjoyed it. I definitely, like, if I'm working on something, and it's something I can, like, listen to without having to look at, I definitely, like, put on, like, some of the sessions, and I, like, listen to them as they talk about it. Might look up to, like, see what, people are rolling, if they roll really bad. Because, you know, everyone loves to see when there's a nat 1, and it's not you doing the nat 1. I've thought about, like, if I ever do, like, a D&D session, I think I would call it the Natural 1, like, sessions. It's just for shiggles, because, like, I know, like, if, depending on the group I play with, it would probably be pure chaos, and it would be just so funny to deal with. I've tried with Critical Role, and I think Matt's great, but I far prefer... Dimensional 20 gain's pretty good. Yeah, no, I can't argue. I can't argue with that. Those are good. Some good takes. Those are good takes right now. Like, I like them all. I like them all, to be honest. Like, Critical Role's the one that got me into kind of watching, like, you know, live streaming. What is the name of the group that I watched? There's another one where it's got Chuckles the Clown as a character, and Gideon and Torbeck. Not Torbeck. I think it's Torbeck. Not Torbeck. Crap. Oh, is it Torbeck? I'm 100% sure. Crap. It's the guy that's coming from the dump. But, like, cracks me up big time. Wait. Oh, the edges are light brown. I just noticed that. Oh, yeah, Ventress. That one cracks me because that's just shit show from beginning to end because of how funny it is. Like, especially, like, how many times, I don't remember what her name is, the DM, where she has them rolling on the naughty table because they're being idiots. Plus, it's just, that is a good laugh, to be honest. Like, that one's, I talk about, like, being chaotic, especially with, like, Fortnite and the Chaos Squad, but damn, they give us a run for our money in terms of chaos. Kind of reminds me of, actually, like, my D&D campaign, like, the one I currently play, because, like, we are that kind of form of chaotic. Where I'm pretty sure our DM is, like, a couple times, like, if he had, like, a table like that we have to roll on for being complete idiots, like, he probably would have it. He'd probably call it the Outback table. From how we've made Outback Steakhouse canon in our, campaign. I almost feel like texting Eugene going like, hey, I have an idea for you. Damn. We are just not getting lucky. How much time do we have left on the sandwich? About half the time left. Okay, so we still have time for a shiny here. Where are you? Little bird. Okay. That'd be funny. That actually wasn't shiny. I'm just gonna call it the bush shiny. If it was like the shiny. I still have to go finish going through all the Pokemon we hatched for the Easter stream, but apparently, guys, we had at least one with a mark so far. It was like Ligar with the gourmet mark. I don't know if I had the gourmet mark. Actually, no, I think I have, because it says like something the peckish. It's like, I think I've had that before. But I'm like, oh, okay, we had one with a mark. That's pretty cool. Wait. No, because it's like light brown at the edge of the wings. I was like sitting there going, is it? A little bit harder of a, like, shiny this time. And I also started thinking, like, okay, if we, like, fail the shiny hunt, like, right here, if we don't get one on the sandwich, we go to another one. and try it. Because technically, we're already like a few sandwiches in, not counting last time, because I haven't shiny hunted since the last Tuesday. And we haven't gone a shiny from a sandwich in a minute, so we're probably due for one soon. Let's see. I also gotta figure out what the hell is dropping my frame rate on this game, because, like, the bitrate's good. It's the game's frame rate is dropping, and I think it's because I have too many Pokemon in the boxes right now. Which means I gotta probably, before next Monday's stream, like, empty all the boxes out, in a sense, and then just basically, well, make room again. Maybe even, like, whatchamacallit, like, just store them all in home or something until I need them. But yeah! What has everyone been doing today? What have you all, like, did you all have something good for dinner? Did you eat well? Did you sleep well? No, it's like, I was like looking going like, is it? I'm like low-key thinking about like maybe just like doing I was thinking about doing like the picnic reset method, but like I feel like this is faster to like just run around. Plus there's not that many like to be honest, it's the only dark type that's popping up right now, which is huge. So it's actually been like really helpful. Let's see. That's a regular Volby. That's a regular. What the hell is Volbee's? Mandibuzz. That's it. That's it. That's it. I was like, what the hell is Volbee's evolution? Is Mandibuzz? No. I was gonna say Bandibuzz. I don't know why I was thinking Bandibuzz. I was like, pfft. Oh man. Let's see. Alright, oh, I had to pop open a Red Bull. Damn. I don't know why I feel so tired today. It's always Tuesdays I feel so extremely tired. I do not understand it. Are you shiny, sir? Little bird, why do you fly? Let's see. Nope, that's not shiny. How about you, little guy? No, he's got gray feathers. Oh, I just realized the plumage around his neck is also brown instead of like gray. That was gonna be actually kind of good to tell. See, me not paying attention in the first half is definitely like starting to come back and bite me. Nope. It's normal. Normal. Actually, I think I should have it close, because then I can see the plumage a little easier. That's such a weird word, plumage. Like, I want to know who first came up with that word, and why. Like, if you think about it, plumage is just like a really, like, just, it sounds very fancy. It's a very fancy term. Oh, it's plumage today. Oh. Shit. Let's see. Shiny, because I think they also have the hot pink head. It carries over from their baby form. It's a baby. It's just a baby. Believe it. flashbacks to like my coworker and I used to do while we worked in a lab. And we used to just be just like always like somehow have the tie-in, believe it, into every line or every like discussion. It's like we'd be like, oh, did you get this testing done? Oh yeah, that's like I got the report. Oh, did you? Yeah, believe it. Or, oh man, I found out what's causing the issue. Oh really? Yeah, it was something. Believe it. Used to drive our like coworkers nuts because we were just a bunch of idiots. Wait, I thought the middle one for a second was, and I was like, let's see. I wish the egg changed color. Because if the egg changed color, that would be even easier to see. I feel like Volby could have had a cooler shiny, in my opinion. Like, instead of just like the feathers. How the hell did I hit you, sir? You were off on the side of the road. Obviously, this is an insurance scam. I need to make sure I sit straight up because my back's been hurting. And I think it's because I've been, like, slouching. Remember, everyone, when you sit at home, make sure you're not slouching, because it's going to screw up your back. Especially when you get older. Let's see. Nope, no shinies. That's no shiny. That's not shiny. Alright, I'm gonna grab an energy drink here. I got still one in my pack in my room here. Let me grab an energy drink. Probably not good for me, but you know. Energy drinks here. Good for the soul. Maybe. Possibly. Not 100% sure. Immediately felt the caffeine hit. It was like, ooh. Alright, I'm feeling it. Shiny's gonna pop up in the next 3 minutes. Red Bull, buddy. Wait. Red Bull, yes. I'm just saying, if Red Bull wants to sponsor me and just send me a case of Red Bulls that I just drink on stream, I would not say no. Just saying. That would be a sponsorship I'd take in a heartbeat. My sister would probably hate me for it because she loves her Monster. But I wouldn't mind doing the Red Bull. Specifically sugar-free Red Bull. Yeah, I gotta watch my sugar. I almost wore a Hazbin Hotel shirt today. Oh, speaking of Hazbin Hotel, actually. For those that watch Hazbin Hotel and Hell of a Boss, did you guys see the announcement from, I think, SakuraCon? Might have been not SakuraCon, might have been a different convention this weekend. That they're like, Hell of a Boss is now going to be on Amazon Prime, and they're going to first basically like have the episodes released on Amazon Prime, and then they'll come to YouTube later. But because they're going to be on Amazon Prime, it means we're going to see some crossover with the characters now, over from Hell of a Boss to Hazbin Hotel. Like they're going to be in each other's shows and interactions and everything. And I'm like, let's go! I am so excited for that. Come on, one of y'all want to be shiny, right? Just a little shiny. Just a little shiny. Someone contact PM7. I need his PM7 guarantee. That shit always needs to work for his shinies. That PM7 guarantee. Been watching a lot of his and M&J TV's videos. They're a lot of fun. Though I've been watching a lot of like Minecraft YouTubers lately. I don't know how I got down this rabbit hole. It's like Forge Lab, Shadow Merch, Robert, Kim, where they're like doing like mods and stuff. Like they did like a Minecraft Purge where they had like a week in real life to get ready for a Purge night in the game, and the last one standing wins. And I was like, huh, it's kind of interesting. And then like doing mods where like, oh, I had to survive 100 days in like Jurassic Park Hardcore, where like as soon as you die, the world's destroyed. It's like, oh. I don't know why it cracks me up when I was watching it. I was like, been really entertaining. I've been kind of doing it while I play Minecraft on the side. Something like where it's up on the screen. I'm kind of like watching it while I'm like playing at the same time. Because Minecraft's one of those games where I think you could totally get away with that. Like, I need to play Cobblemon, the Pokemon Minecraft thing. I've heard really good stuff about it. Sorry about that, guys. I was trying not to sneeze into the mic. Come on, Volby. I need the fancy Volby, the shiny Volby. Give me the shiny little baby vulture. Or adult. It's like the adult too. I'm thinking about like that Grumpig we had, where we got the shiny Spoink instead, which I needed a second Spoink to get the Grumpig, so it was like perfect. But yeah, that's like interesting time periods. I've actually been enjoying like watching a bunch of stuff lately. Was watching finished the $1 Million Secret season and was kind of disappointed by the season finale. Like the persons who won did play a good game, but like they weren't very active. They were like very passive player. And you guys know I watch like Big Brother, Survivor. And whenever you get like a player who doesn't really do much, isn't really involved, but they still end up winning because like no one went after them because they were background, I think it's kind of boring because it's like if they like at least peaked at the end of the game, like, you know, first half of the game really didn't do anything. They're just kind of like sitting there, you know, just trying to blend into the background. And then as soon as you get to like the later half, where, you know, now you're like, especially when you get to like before jury, where you have to like kind of explain why you deserve to win before you're like a jury of your peers who will vote for you. You want to like show that you actually like did things, like you actually like made big moves or like played a good game or like, you know, like were strategic about like how you stayed out, or like maybe you put the spotlight on someone else so that way like they were a target. Well, you know, especially if like somebody was like after you. Like for example, like whatchamacallit, Survivor. I'm trying to remember what season Survivor was. There was a season where the guy who won really didn't do anything, but he found idols like crazy. And then he would use the idols to save specific players that he wanted to keep in the game. And when it came down to the jury vote, you know, where they're talking to the jury as like 3 people, and he explains that like while he didn't win any of the competitions like many of these guys did, he was finding idols and he was keeping a lot of the strong players safe by playing an idol to save them. Because then they became like indebted to him because they knew like, oh, I don't have to worry about him, and if he finds an idol, well, now I want to protect him because that idol can be used for me, kind of situation. And it was smart. It was really brilliant gameplay. It was like, you know, it's one of those ones where like the guy wasn't a huge player. He wasn't like, you know, making all the big plans and like, you know, getting everyone to like jump on board for like certain things, but he was smart enough to like know when to pick and choose his battles. And I love players like that, like the like secret players who like sit in the background and basically kind of get like puppet master style. Even if they're not the ones like controlling everyone or like getting everyone to do certain things, by like their actions, they're causing a big ripple in, like, you know, for example, like Big Brother House, like, you know, oh, you decided to flip and save somebody. There's a ripple now goes through, alliances changed, and you got people who are like probably, oh, sandwich ended. Damn, that was like fast 15 minutes. Okay, so I think we'll go from Meryl. We'll come back to Volby later. I think we'll do Meryl, because I had Meryl Outbreak too. So let me get Meryl up. Good job. I'm sorry. I love that clip from Alistair. It's still one of my favorite clips of Alistair. Oh, I think I know what fell now. It's my little thing that I was using to take notes on, like, if I want to go back and clip something. Oh, man, that was what fell. I had no idea where that fell. But how the hell did that fall and hit my arm? Good job on that, madam. That was a really good job on that. I wasn't expecting that. I'm glad you guys are getting some use out of those, though, because that's been there for a minute. A hot minute. Yeah, there you go. I found Meryl. Alright. Volby, we'll go down for a bit. We'll try the green mouse. Oh, I see it. Found it. See, that would have been a good time for that, because I just almost yanked my headset out of the thing. Oh, that damaged it for a second. I was like, oh, shit. Oh, man, that was good. That was good. That was funny. Alright. Captain's having some fun with that now. Oh yeah, I have the Pikachu Worlds right here. The one from SF Worlds, and what year was this? 2016. 2016 Worlds. Pikachu. I'll put him over here with the Ditto squad. That was a fun Worlds. I remember that Worlds. Like, that was a fun one to play in. Let's see. Metal, I'm coming for you. Yeah, Meryl has a good shiny. And Azumarill has a really good shiny, too. I like the yellow shiny on Azumarill. I think it's actually really pretty. I know some people don't like... They're like, oh, it's too bright of a yellow. It should have been, like, more golden. I think it's fine. I mean, to be honest, it looks like an Easter egg. I should have done Meryl on the egg hunts. Let's see. Is Meryl only water, or is that water fairy at that point? Because technically Azumarill is a water fairy. Let's see. Meryl, Sarah B, SV. You are water and fairy. So if I do fairy type, then I at least don't have to worry about the water types getting in the way. Let's see. Fairy has... Oh, cool. I was like, did it upload? Let's see. Fairy is the giant tomatoes. That's right. The giant tomatoes. I forgot about that. Alright. Picnic time. Okay, why does that remind me of Adventure Time? Oh, I don't know. Okay, here's a question. I think we might talk about this on Wednesday last week a little bit. I don't know if we did. Who here has watched Indie Cross on YouTube? I have been horribly addicted to it, and they have done such an amazing job on that. So it's a little YouTube series, and basically, it's basically like crossing over a lot of like indie game characters like Cuphead, Shovel Knight, Frisk from whatchamacallit, Undertale, Five Nights at Freddy's, like, and a bunch of Hollow Knight. And it's such a good little series. It's basically like these characters like got teleported out of their worlds to like have like a more central world, and it's just really well made. It's really the good storyline, really good dialogue. I think Cuphead's definitely one of my favorite characters because he cracks me up. Hollow Knight, my little bro. Frisk from Undertale is a freaking badass. They had, I think, Bendy and the Ink Machine in one episode. They had a callback to Henry Stickmin. It's really good. Like, they have the main characters, and then they, like, seem to, like, mention other ones. Like, they had Nico from One Shot. I don't know if you guys have ever played that game. Beautiful game. Beautiful game. If you don't want to play, but you want to watch a playthrough of it, the two playthroughs I would highly recommend of One Shot. Markiplier's playthrough of One Shot, and Jacksepticeye's playthrough of One Shot. Both had really good playthroughs. And the game goes, and then at the very end of the game, there is a decision. I won't say what the decision is, but there is. It's kind of heartbreaking because there's a major consequence for both, like, depending on which decision you make. And there's a good and bad consequence in a sense. And it's really such a beautiful game. Absolutely beautiful game. Plus, I like how there's, like, a lot of fourth wall breaking in that game. So basically, like, the main character, Nico, you control. But they talk to you. Like, straight talk to you in the game. And a lot of times, if you, like, you know, save the game, shut down the game, and turn it back on, they'll even talk about how everything went dark until you came back. And it's really interesting, because it breaks the fourth wall. It's like, oh, shit, like, this game is, like, yeah, it's really interesting. Really beautiful game. Really beautiful game. Again, if you feel like you don't have time to play it or anything like that, would 100% recommend watching Markiplier or Jacksepticeye's playthroughs of it. I think each one it's like 5 videos for them. You know, and I think they're like 40-minute videos because there's a lot of things to do. I think Jacksepticeye did a lot more side quests on it though, like the side challenges, whereas like Mark kind of mainly stuck to the main storyline. But like really good character developments, really good character interactions. I think a lot of people fell in love with the main character, Nico. He's a cute little dude. And that I love it though because I've seen like a reaction compilation of when you're at the end of the game and you have to make the decision and you find out what consequences are going to happen. You know, you find out basically like what's going to happen when you make the decision and you have to choose from there. So it gives you the consequences before you make the choice. And I love that because it's like now you really have a heavy decision because you know what the outcome's going to be. It's not going to be like, oh, I made the decision and now I find out what's going to happen. It's I've made the decision and now I have to watch the consequences. And mind you, there's a reason why the game's called One Shot. Because you can't start it over. I think you can make a whole new game and all that. I think that is, like, you can do a new game plus. But you cannot undo your decisions. It is literally living up to the name One Shot. And I loved that's a feature. Because that game, again, beautiful, beautiful game. But also, like, that game broke me a little. I played that game, and that game broke me a little. Like, I loved the game, but shit. The creators of that game didn't have to go that hard on the storyline. I was like, shit, this is an indie game? Fuck. This is good. Really good. I mean, to be honest, indie games have, like, really popped off in the last, like, years. Sounds like you, yeah. So, Doki Doki in the sense of, like, no horror, madam, but more, like, it's, like, your, like, decisions do have major consequences in the games. Like, you literally, like, kind of like Doki Doki, like, whatever you decide is gonna change how the character is gonna be perceived, how the character, in a sense, acts with you. And yeah, no, it's good. I mean, like, it's one of those games where I like, if someone's like, oh, I want an indie game, what indie game we should suggest playing, like, there's a handful of indie games I would, like, immediately recommend, like, oh, did that reset spawns here? Or, no, okay, I thought it did. I was like, oh, that was, like, the city where you can, like, kind of quickly reset. I was gonna say, indie games I would recommend, like, One Shot, Cuphead. Cuphead's an amazing game. I actually, that game can make you rage, though. I will not lie. That game can make you rage. I have, like, Doki Doki is definitely a good indie title. I would 100% recommend. Let's see. What is another, like, Shovel Knight, great game. Cuphead, Undertale, fantastic game. Still blows my mind. One person did everything. The music, the programming, the story, everything. I was like, what the hell? I think Toby Fox is the name of the creator of Undertale. Did an absolutely amazing job on that game. Let's see. FNAF. FNAF is a fun one. I would say, like, I enjoy FNAF, but at the same time, I also got, like, into it thanks to, like, watching, like, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, a couple other, like, people that played FNAF series. Let's see. What's another indie game I really, really liked? Meat Boy, because I love, like, platformers like that. I always love platformers. Oh! Shit. For people that were longtime viewers of this channel, if you guys can remember what the name of that game was, there was one with colors, where like the world's all like black and white, and then like as you're like playing through, you unlock new colors, and you like change the colors of things to be able to progress farther in the world. I want to say it was like Hex, like Hex color or Hex wheel, because it was like the Hex color wheel. That is an amazing game. I loved it, and there was a line in that game while we were doing the playthroughs for that. And this is before I started saving my VODs, and I wish I would have saved the VODs for this. Where the person's like reading, it's like the narrator. It's like reading like a passage from like a journal you find, and basically says the way people perceive colors is different from person to person. Like the shade of blue I will perceive the sky as is different from what Madam might perceive the color, the shade of blue color, like that. That everyone has their own definition of what blue is, what definition of each color is. And in our minds, that is the shade we associate to certain things. And from a psychological standpoint, I loved that. I was like, wait, that's really cool. And it's something that I never thought of. And then, like, that was a game where, like, there was a lot of, like, thought-provoking stuff. And I was like, oh, I never thought about that. I think I like a lot of indie games like that. Like, what was that indie game with the perceptions? Where basically is a giant puzzle platformer. Kind of reminds me of Portal, but it's like with perceptions. Like, you know, like you like pull a chess piece towards it, and also it's gigantic in the real world. It's supposed to be like I think Sublimination is the name of that game. That was a really fun one. I would definitely say like another indie game. Highly recommend Stray. You guys know I played that on stream. Again, really wish I would have saved all the VODs on that one. But that was such a fun indie game. I loved that game. Not just because I love cats, but also just because, like, that was such fun to be, like, a little menace to society. You guys can remember, I spent, like, a good 10 minutes just tripping one robot over and over again. Because, technically, that would totally be a cat. Like, anything I could knock over in that game, I was finding things to do. I was like, I am living vicariously as through this cat to be a menace to society. The ending of that game was sad, too. Man, I remember when I ended that game, and I just sat there, and we were talking about it on stream for a good, like, 10 minutes about the ending. And I remember Crystal from, my sister who plays with us on Chaos Squad jumped into the voice chat with me, and we were talking about the ending, and we were talking about, like, kind of our reactions to the ending and stuff like that. Such a good game. Again, if you guys can get a chance to play Stray, 100% recommend. It's such a beautiful game. Well-designed game, too. Like, they did some great jobs. Things I never thought about, like, mechanic-wise for a game. I was like, oh, I didn't think you could do this. So, I mean, indie games, like, I know, like, the smaller budgets, not as, like, grandiose and all that as, like, a lot of, like, whatchamacallit, AAA games. But sometimes indie games pop off. And I mean pop off in such an amazing way that you're like, oh, shit. Like, this is a game of the year kind of situation. Like, Little Nightmares. That's another game I'd recommend. You guys know I played Little Nightmares 1 and 2 on stream. And the DLC. So good. And then I was, like, all excited, hoping we get Little Nightmares 3, and then we found out the studio closed. So I was like, fuck! I was, like, right after I beat Little Nightmares 2. Because I was like, oh, man, I can't wait till the third one. And somebody, I think it was Golden, my mod, came in and was like, oh, you haven't heard, have you? And I was like, what do you mean? And she's like, the studio closed down. They went out of business. A little after Little Nightmares 2 came out. Like, Little Nightmares popped off, but not to the level they needed to save the company. It popped off later, and I really hope they got paid for this, like, for, like, the Little Nightmares, like, 2. And, like, it was, like, got paid all that royalties and stuff. Because Little Nightmares 2, good game. Bendy and the Ink Machine, amazing indie game. Vampire Survivors is another one. Ooh! I have not played that, but I have heard of it. Vampire Survivors is a good one. I've heard about that one. I haven't played it myself, but I have heard about that one. And I've only heard great things about that game. It is an absolute fantastic game, from what I've heard. And it's just like, yeah, it's just so many good games. Like, indie games never underestimate. Like, I know people are like, oh, it's from a small company, I don't want to play it. Only, like, big companies make really good games. And I'm like, that's just being closed-minded, because, like, there are just so many good games out there. And a lot of times, there are games where I've seen people play, and, like, you know, they're like, oh, it's okay, it's like small, got very simple mechanics and stuff. But like then when you like start getting to the story, start getting to how they use the mechanics and stuff, I swear, like indie developers think of ways to use mechanics that no one thinks of. Oh, what's up, Jeremy? What do you mean think I'm on? I'm always on, dude. I mean, technically I was gonna stream yesterday, but I was working on some like job things. So, I guess I'll talk about the job news in this sense. Basically, the job that my friend referred me for basically called back and they were like, hey, we'd like you to, you know, send some references to us, you know, your references, which is a good sign. So I basically sent them my references, and that's what I spent the time doing last night, was like doing my references, contacting the people I needed to contact, and like going like, hey, like old coworkers, old bosses, going like, hey, I'd like to use you as my reference. I need your info. I'm gonna like, you know, you'll get a, you know, an email for the survey, probably in the next like day or so. And then like a lot of them like, you know, like contact me going like, yeah, we sent it, and like, you know, they're like, oh yeah, just happened to get it, which that speaks for me. I gotta text one of them to ask them if they were able to get the survey here while this is loading in, because I think everyone but one has done it. Let's see, because I just don't want her to forget. Okay. I was gonna give you a video. If you connect to my Disney account to Epic Games and log into Fortnite, you'll get a free Stormtrooper skin. Oh, I have Disney Plus. I didn't know that you could do that. Oh, I have to see that. Yes, send me the video how to do that real quick, because I'll just connect it real quick, because I have Disney Plus. It's one of the ones like the few ones I actually still pay for. Your Disney? Why your Disney? What kind of things do you have, sir? Also, Jeremy, how's your day going, by the way? I forgot to ask you. The video was re-uploaded. What did you say? Oh, no, sorry. I was talking about the, like, job thing where, like, the references and all that. That's why I delayed stream till today, because I was working on some references for my stream, for a job, that, like, I'm being considered for. So it's like, I had to send them references yesterday, because I had 24 hours to send them. And I was trying to contact all the people, because I had to have, like, 6 references. So it was like, and I had to contact old coworkers, old bosses, and just be like, hey, can I use you for a reference? And then get the info from them, like their contact info, so I can, you know, put it on the reference form for them to be talked to. So yeah, no, it's like, it was a busy day yesterday. That was kind of a day where I was like spending a lot of time like doing that. So thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, no, trust me, this is a job that an old coworker of mine referred me for that he works at, and like he knows, like we worked together for good like 3-4 years. He knows my work ethic. He knows how good of a worker I am, and that he knows that I just like good fit for the job. And he was like, hey, you know, we're hiring at the company I work at. Do you want me to like put your resume in? And I was like, yeah, no. Then I sent him my resume and a cover letter. And then actually he and I went through my resume. I think we updated my resume even better like than what it used to be. And then we, you know, basically I got contacted for interviews. And Madam, this is before I think you joined the channel or joined the community. Basically, I was talking about how like the first interview was like basically the first interview where I was talking about like the manager, who would be my manager / lead, and then the next interview after that was like a 3-panel interview where it was like 3 different people, but instead of all at the same time, I had them back to back to back, and that was really interesting because I've used to do panel interviews where they're all at the same time asking questions at the same time, but not when it's 3 interviews back to back where there's like a half-hour like wait between each one. And that got interesting. That got really interesting because it was like, ooh, okay, this is rapid fire now. You'll get a job before twice. I'm hoping, man. I'm hoping because we don't even know when the twice comeback is, but your boy definitely needs one before then. Savings only last so long. So, though, like I have to thank you guys because like you guys helped me with this, like, you know, this channel and stuff. That's definitely helped out a little bit. And like Bondo being the absolute champion that he is, dropping gift subs like Santa Claus on Christmas, like has definitely helped out a little bit. Like that surprised me. Like I'm still kind of shocked in that. But yeah, no, it's like Yeah, it's like one of the people I just texted right now. You guys saw me text was like, hey, it's just like, hey, just checking to make sure you did the reference, because yeah, they're the last person that hasn't done the reference yet, or done the reference yet. So it's like, you guys can see me like mumbling. I was like mumbling the or like sounding out like who I sent the references to see like and who got back to me saying that they finished the reference survey, because it's basically this company's like sends a survey where they're asking like for your reference, going like, hey, are they a good worker, and like asking about certain things that probably like fit to the job. I'm not 100%. I think actually no. I think I vaguely remember doing that email for my old coworker who got me, who referred me for the job. I think I had to do it for him, and I do vaguely remember the email I had to refer, do for his reference, when I did his reference survey. And they asked some in-depth questions. It's like, oh damn, like this is actually like really in-depth. I'm actually kind of shocked. So, by the way, Dan, if you watch this later, man, because I know you do follow the channel. Thank you again for like helping me with this job search, brother, and I hope you're doing well. We gotta meet up for lunch soon, especially once I start working, because I gotta treat you to lunch. So, it's funny because I was talking with Dan, this is my buddy who referred me for the job, and I can remember when he started working at the company I last worked at. Oh, Shiny Merrill! I also forgot to put the sandwich count. I was about to say, actually, I think Dan's favorite color is green, too. That's funny. Now I'm thinking about it, I have to ask Dan, is his favorite color green? Because he plays Pokemon, too. And we talk a lot about Pokemon. Oh, man, that was funny. That was, like, what was the timing on that? But yeah, no, it's like, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so, like, when he started at the company I worked at, when he went to go do his interviews, I was on his panel of interviewers. And it feels weird that, like, we kind of, in a sense, switched now where I'm, like, interviewing for his company. Oh, not his company, but the company he works for, I should say. But, yeah, he's a good friend of mine. He's a good guy. He's a really good guy. He cracks me up a lot. We play a lot of games together. Like, actually, I just thought about another indie game, like, I was gonna mention, GTFO. I don't know if you guys have ever played that. Really fun game. But yeah, no, that's a really fun game. And I'm moving Meryl over here, so that way we're saying we got the shiny Meryl. Yeah, like that was one of those ones where like he got me into that game. I think I was watching Markiplier on that, and then I was kind of hesitant about playing the game, and then he was like, "Oh, I had the game. Let's play." And I was like, he's like, "If you pick it up on Steam sale, we'll play." I was like, "Yeah, what the hell?" And we did, and by far, really fun game. Really game where you have to plan, though, because you can't go guns blazing. You do not have the supplies for that. You have to strategically do your objectives without causing as much mayhem as possible. Oh, you can. You're just gonna die. Oh, and it's let's see. It's just a Disney account I've had since 2012 when I joined for my job. LOL. What's hilarious that you're unplayed for a second time shorter than... Yeah, I'm hoping. Here's hoping, man. Here's hoping. Yeah, okay, so, like, if people are wondering what Jeremy's talking about in chat, so I was working for a company for about 5 years. I was working in a lab, working at a diabetic, like, company where, like, we were making, like, meters for diabetic patients and stuff like that. Glucose meter, I should say. And I worked for that company for about 5 years. And then, unfortunately, the company went under back in June of last year. So then I was, you know, looking for a job for several months. And I finally found a new job, and I was, like, hired very much at the end of November, beginning of December. And I worked with that one for about 3 months. And then, in February of this year, they basically, like, they had lost, like, a contract, because, like, the person that was doing it was like, oh, we're gonna save more money by doing it this way, so we're gonna have to cancel our contract with this company I worked for. And basically, they just kind of laid off, like, everyone in my department. It was just like, oh, well, shit. So, like, we basically, it was funny though, that was on my birthday when I got laid off. That was wild to me. Like, I still will never forget that exit interview. Was probably the funniest exit interview I've ever been a part of. Because, HR just like starts the like it's my manager, my director, my HR, myself, and starts it off with first off, happy birthday. Now on to the sad part, just so nonchalantly, and then like the two of them being like, it's his birthday, huh? And it was so funny. I was trying so hard not to laugh during that exit interview, because mind you, I was on a Teams call with them because they're on the East Coast, I'm on the West Coast, and it was at 7 in the morning. I am literally drinking something like caffeine to like keep me awake during this exit interview, and I'm like, ugh, it's so early. Normally I would have started at like 8, but it was like yeah, no, I don't think he meant to be cold-blooded. Like he was a very friendly HR guy. Like he was a really like chill dude. I think he was just trying to like lighten the mood just a little. Because, I mean, it was that. I mean, like, they did offer me to stay on the job, but I would have had to move to Boston. But the problem was, like, because they were eliminating my position, basically. And I thought about it, but then, like, it was, like, the cost of moving. Because, like, they were going to help a little bit with cost of moving, but I, like, did the total cost, and then, like, oh, you know, cost of rent out in Boston and stuff like that. I realized, like, I'd rather... Plus, like, my family's out here on the West Coast, and, like, friends, and everything I like to do is all on the West Coast, basically. So it's like, like, had they said, like, oh, if you're willing to move to, like, you know, Oregon, or, like, Nevada, or Washington, I probably would have been more inclined to say yes, because, like, that's still within travel distance. Whereas, like, you know, East Coast, like, I would have had to, like, basically, like, go across the entire country just to go see family in person again. And if, like, any family emergencies come up, I'm on the other side of the country, and that's going to cost a small fortune, because flying ain't cheap. LOL, what's the hilarious down play you took? Oh, yeah, so I read that one already. I was like, thought Jeremy put a second one in, and I was like, that the LOL was to the story about the, like, what day like, this last one. Yeah, so, like, yeah, I've been doing some side hustles to, you know, still make money here and there. Doing some consulting stuff, so that way, like, you know, I can, like, be stable right now. So, because luckily I can do some consulting, because I do know how to, like, analyze data and stuff like that from, like, my past jobs. I know the programs, I know how to run the programs, I know, like, basically, calculations and stuff I need. So, like, I've had friends, luckily, like, you know, not coworkers, I should say, like, I kind of reached out, like, hey, you know, they need some consulting on this, can you, like, consult for a few days, you know, here's the pay, here's the contract. It's like, yeah, no, that's fine. So, yeah, good stuff, though. I mean, like, the job that I worked for 5 years, the lab I worked in, there were good and bad times with that job, don't get me wrong, but I really did enjoy that job, and there was, like, 2 things I really enjoyed about the job. It was, 1, the team I worked with. The team I worked with was a really close-knit team. We were really good friends with each other, really good times, like, a lot of good memories with that job, in that sense. And then, the second thing would be, like, the type of work I did. Like, it taught me a bunch of new skills. Sorry, I was like, what's that noise? It taught me a bunch of new skills. It taught me a bunch of, different, like, career things to help me, like, move further up in my, you know, career and, you know, wherever I go. I learned, like, you know, different skills I'd never thought to learn. It was good times. It was really good times. So, I still keep in contact with a good portion of that team that I worked with. Actually, to be honest, a lot of them are the ones I use for references, to be honest. Because, like, they worked with me. They know how I work. They know, like, you know, what I do and, like, how I can, like, basically help, you know, improve things and stuff like that. Or, like, help, like, with the flow of stuff and all that. So, it's like, yeah. I mean, to be honest, I will say, like, I think last June was kind of a wake-up call that, like, a job may not always be forever. Because, like, to be honest, the company I worked for was a small, like, startup company that had been around for about, like, 15, 20 years. And was hoping to take off. They were almost there. Unfortunately, just the investors were like, oh, you guys were a little too slow. We're going to pull our money kind of situation, which is why the company closed down. And, you know, it's the one unfortunate part about startups. It's like you're very dependent on investors. And, like, there'd always been, like, talks about, like, investors pulling out, maybe, in the future. But, like, it was one of those things where it's like, it's always just talks. It's always just talks. It's not gonna happen. But then, like, you look at it, and it's like, it happened, and you're like, oh shit. Like, I'm kind of shocked it did. Like, it's one of those signs where it's like, yeah, wow. Kind of learn real quick that, nothing is finite. Or nothing is infinite. Everything's got, things on it. And it's like, oh, shit. Damn. Like, I wasn't expecting that to end so quick. So, yeah. It also makes you, like, appreciate things more. For, like, when you have them. Also, if you guys have seen me kind of stretching my back as I'm talking, it's just because, like, the middle of my back's been, like, super sore for some reason. I do not know why. Like, I know I haven't, like, strained it from, like, working out, because I haven't done back in a minute. And, not from lifting something. It's just like I woke up one day and, like, the middle of my, like, straight middle of my back has just been, like, bam, sore. Or like, not sore, but, like, there's definitely, like, a small uncomfort in there. Like, where I have to keep having to shift and kind of stretch it. I guess sore would be the best way to describe it. Let's see. Come on, Meryl. You know you want to give me another shiny. Meryl! Wait, who had a Meryl in the Pokemon series, in the show? Was that Misty who had Meryl? Or was that, I almost want to say that was Brock, but I feel like I'm wrong on Brock. I feel like Brock had, well, he didn't have Chansey, but he had, Happiny, who, like, lifted, like, entire continent shelves out of, like, nowhere. Who else was, was Misty the one that had a Meryl? Or was it, like, May? May might have had the Meryl. Because I'm thinking, like, I'm trying to think of, like, who in Ash's... Oh, wait, no. No. I think I know who had Meryl. I want to say it was Terry from the Orange Island series. The Orange Island League. The one that was kind of like the Brock of that season. The guy that was, like, sketching all the time. That wanted to work with Professor Oak. I want to say he was the one that had Meryl. I'm gonna look it up after this sandwich ends. I'm actually very interested, like, because I want to say, like, that person, like, when we saw him later, like, in a later episode, like, after, like, they left Ash's party, they had, like, an Azuma roll. But I could be horribly wrong. You ever do that where, like, you start second guessing the shit out of yourself, like, am I right? Am I imagining it? Do I have Mandela effect? Well, it's kind of like, you know, speaking of Pokemon, like, Pokemon Mandela effects, like, we talked about, like, with, you know, like, Pikachu. People seem to remember Pikachu having, like, black at the end of its tail. But I know, and I at least remember it never having, like, the little black part at the end of its tail. And I'm looking at, like, Pikachu right here on this, like, plushie from the World's plushie, and it doesn't have it. I'm like, okay. I know for sure that didn't have it. Well, it's kind of like, the Mandela effect's a very interesting thing. Like, the whole, like, idea of Mandela effects, maybe, like, you know, it's parallel universes kind of overlapping, and that's why we get, like, a memory or something like that. Like, one Mandela effect that I, to this day, still think it's real. Fruit of the Loom brand. I swear they had a cornucopia. I remember the cornucopia, and I swear I have clothes, older clothes back in my hometown, in my old room, that has the Fruit of the Loom with the cornucopia on it. And it's like, wait, was the 100% to the Pikachu thing, or to the, something else? Madam. But yeah, no, it's like, I swear I remember the Fruit of the Loom having the cornucopia. And then, like, another one. Monopoly guy with a monocle. I swear he had a monocle. I swear I remember him having a monocle. At least an older version of him having a monocle. And another one could be like, Curious George. Curious George not having a tail or having a tail. I don't remember him having a tail, but I know my sister, one of my sisters was telling me that she remembers him having a tail. And I was like, did he? But it's like, every time I look back, he doesn't have one. I'm like, no, he doesn't. Oh, the Fruit of the Loom. Yeah, okay, thank you. Yeah, because people say, like, Fruit of the Loom is just, like, gaslighting people, saying that they didn't have the cornucopia. And it's like, I swear it has it. it's like the Mandela effect of, like, you know, Luke, I am your father. And he goes, no, I am your father. I mean, to be honest, that one, I feel, just might have been, like, people misunderstanding what, Vader was saying. And that could just be why we got the Mandela effect on that one. Oh, yeah, they absolutely, and I refuse to believe anything else. Yeah, no, 100%, 100%. Like, I'm trying to think what other Mandela effects there are. There's so many Mandela effects, and it's like, I know the Pikachu one because I had a friend who will argue till he's blue in the face that Pikachu had the little black part at the end of his tail, and I'm like, no, he's never had it. It's just on his back. It's just the stripes on his back. And he goes, no, I swear, on his tail, he had the little, like a solid black part. And I'm like, no, it's always been, like, a solid yellow. And it's like, it's like, he will die on that hill, and knowing him, he actually will die on that hill before he missed defeat. Bursting Bears. Okay, that one. I swear, the Mandela effect one where people remember it one way, I am on that. I remember it being bear, or like the way that's spelled the other way, and I swear it's like that. But then, like, I looked at the book when I went to go visit my grandparents' house, and it sure enough is spelled the way that people say it's supposed to be spelled. And I'm like, I was like, oh, did I imagine that? Like, I don't know. Yeah, I remember it as Bernstein with an E. But apparently it's Stain with an A. And I still, to this day, do not believe that. Or, well, until I saw the book when my grandparents' place. And now I'm like, okay, it's possibly, like, that. And it's like, okay, that one I can admit. Sorry, I'm writing something down before I forget. But I was gonna say, let me look real quick. Ash's companions with Meryl. Who had Meryl? Ash Ketchup's companions who used to have Meryl were Misty, which was Azurill, and then evolved, and then Dawn also had a Meryl. Oh, okay, so there was two people who had Meryl. I didn't even remember Dawn. That's the funniest part. I was, like, literally going, like, I can only remember one. Okay, I think I know who I want to go for next. I think I'm going to do Scatterbug next. Image. Scatter. Oh, shit! Bondo! Hey, Bondo, how you doing? Bondo, we were talking about Mandela effects. Do you remember, we were talking about the Fruit of the Loom one. Do you remember Fruit of the Loom, if it had a cornucopia or not? I swear it had a cornucopia. Like, to this day. I'm still saying it had a cornucopia. But also, Bondo, how you doing, man? Happy Tuesday, happy Tuesday. I almost said happy Monday again. Alright, we're gonna do Scatterbug. My friends are here. Oh, wow. Bono, how many did you just drop? Bono just dropped 10 gift subs. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's see this names. Okay, hold on. I just noticed the first name of the very first gift sub was I am Professor Oak. We were just talking about Pokemon. And then Draculium, Arcu28. Oh, a Trude. Hey, nice. A Trude got one. Olix Poland, Pollock Mark, Rhetoric Ship, Shadowkeeper. That's a cool name. Mazga, and Umbi Shines. Umbi Shines just sounds good. Yes, I thought that was the original logo. See, yeah, okay. Thank you, Bondo. Thank you. That's what I was saying. I swear the Fruit of the Loom had it. Yeah, Bondo's at 80 now. Bondo, you are, like, setting a record, dude. Oh, no, he's getting 85, Jeremy. He's giving 85. Oh, my gosh. Thank you so much, Bondo. Let me give you a shout-out real quick, man. I gotta give you a shout-out real quick. Bondo. But, Bondo, how's Marvel's been? Are you still playing? How's your Rivals rank going? Have you gone into, like, a higher gold, or are you still kind of hovering at gold 1 right now? Ooh, I lost the chat on that one. Hold up. I dare him to cross 100 by the time May 1st. Hold on. Bondo's being chill, man. Like, that's a lot of money, Jeremy. Like, Bondo's been, like, sweet as it is, like, gifting any. And I appreciate any of them. I'm not gonna, like, try to guilt trip poor Bondo into that. I appreciate Bondo for, anything, man. Like, I appreciate anytime you guys do anything. Like, as I told people, like, even just, like, coming through, saying hi, chilling in chat, that's still, like, I appreciate that to, like, this day. So, it's like, yeah, you guys are fun. You guys make the stream fun. But, Bondo, how have you been? How's your day going? How was your weekend, Bondo? I should ask. Also, Jeremy, how was your weekend? I forgot to ask you how your weekend was. Oh, actually, no. I know how your weekend was. You messaged me on Discord. What happened, dude? By the way, do you want to tell chat about that? Because, dude, that's wild. what happened. And I'm surprised how cheap that was, by the way. In terms of, like, the cost ended up being. I thought it was going to be a lot higher when you told me, like, before what your insurance covered. Like, bro, that was a wild, like, reading that, I think I was reading that, like, half a week, and I had to read it, like, 3 times before I realized exactly what you said. I was like, did he just say exactly what I think he said? I was like, damn. Okay, save right here, and then we're gonna go ahead and do our thing. Okay, so, and we're a hype level 3 train. My gosh, Bondo, thank you so much. Bondo, what are you up to right now? I'm fine. Really happened Saturday night. I was a little pain Monday. They fixed me. I didn't really pay anything for it, but I had a bill from the insurance, so HSA. Never put a sleeping bag to your face and just take a zippered up tooth. Yeah. So what Jeremy did, as he's saying in chat, is he was zipping up a sleeping bag and he hit his tooth and chipped it. Right? I think he chipped it, if I remember correctly. Hey, it's not as bad as what 2 of my friends have done to their teeth. I had one friend that was one friend that was scootering and oh, sorry. My coworker, that was like, I was asking about the reference if they got the email. They just said, yeah, I haven't done it yet, but I'm about to do it right now. He was scootering, tripped on the scooter, and shattered his front tooth. Completely shattered it. I think it was just the base left. They had to remove it and like put a whole fake tooth in. He went for months without a tooth. That was kind of wild. Let's see, I need bug type. Bug type is cherry tomatoes. Oh. I think we're gonna do the old-fashioned way on this one. Hamburger. And then 2 cherry tomatoes. And we'll do salty and fire. And then I gotta catch up on chat here, because you guys have been popping off. Let's see. I chilled on ranked. I've still played a lot. I've actually finished top 200 in the last event on the PS. Really? You're top 200, dude? On the Namor? Oh, shit, dude. Congrats. And then I'll catch up with chat here in just a second. Let me get this sandwich done so we can at least start the shiny hunt. Okay. I need to get these cherry tomatoes on there without dropping them. Land it! Oh, stuck the landing! Let's go. This looks like a cargo ship. Okay, I was watching Jurassic World this weekend. Not Jurassic World, Lost World. No, the tomato! I was gonna say, it reminds me of the ship that carries the T-Rex. I didn't even do anything. I just took 2% of the... Oh, okay. I thought you actually cracked it. Last time I chipped my tooth was in college. I was eating grass... I think it's a grasshopper. It's gobstoppers. With my front teeth... Oh, dude, that's... Jawbreakers and gobstoppers are the teeth breakers, dude. Took a lifesaver and beat it. Oh, gosh. But thank you for the concern, Andy. It didn't even a big deal. It's a big deal because I never felt the impact in a long time. Oh, yeah, no, dude. That's a... Hitting your tooth? I did that with a Coke bottle on after stream that one day, after the Easter stream, and I thought I damaged my teeth, and luckily for me, I didn't do anything. But I know that feeling very well. Funny story. Oh, it's a special game mode, and I was top 200 of all the people who played Namor during this. Man, oh, okay. Funny story. I actually could have gone without dental repair, but I just... I mean, it's smart, because, like, Crystal just had something with her tooth where there was damage, and it, like, kind of imploded, literally, like while she was doing a teeth cleaning. So like, we'll talk about it on Wednesday. I want to get her perspective. She was just messaging me about it like an hour before stream. And I was like, what the fuck? Okay, so we're looking for Scatterbug. Though this guy, Tortantula, is red when it's shiny. So, but yeah, no, it's like going back to like some of the what are some other Mandela effects you guys can think of? Also, going to other indie games, I was gonna recommend. I mean, like, or talk about like, you want to talk about indie games that like really blew up recently? You had Lethal Company that blew up. You had Repo, which is the newest one. You have like GTFO. You had a lot of games that like have really popped off in the last, like, 5 years since COVID. COVID really kind of helped indie games pop off a lot. It's kind of wild when you think about it. Oh, wait, I got another chat here, and I just realized I missed it. The sad thing is, I've injured myself at work far worse than anything else. Oh, yeah, so, like, didn't you do something, like, with your back or something like that? I remember you talked about it last time. Look, albeit with the SS of my entire life, tooth pain sucks. Yes. Yes, no, tooth pain is one of the worst things. What did I do? There was something I had where I got, like, I had to get a root canal for the tooth I cracked. And basically, I was having such sharp pain in there. I had to get the little cream that you, like, rub on your gum that completely, like, numbs it. Like, it's those, it's like, it feels like when you go to the dentist and they put, like, you know, they're gonna do, like, a filling. They're gonna do a drilling, guys, which technically is not a lie. And they, like, numb the shit out of your, like, tooth. That's basically what it was like that, but it's, like, cream form. Great for getting rid of the pain, but, man, you will drool with that crap. Like, I literally did that at work, and at work, we're in the lab one day, and we're talking, and I literally started drooling out that side of the mouth, not realizing, because it made the whole lip numb, too. The way I described it was, it felt like my lip was fat. And my coworkers had a field day with that. They're like, "You okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, why? Are you having a stroke?" I'm like, "No." And they're like, "Dude, you're just straight drooling." I go, "Oh, I think it's because I, like, did the numbing stuff, and I can't feel my lip right now." And they're like, "Oh, dude, you are, like, salivating right now on the left side of your mouth." I was like, "Oh, what the hell?" That was funny. I actually will never forget that. That made me still laugh to this day when I think about that memory. Just like, it's funny. I didn't even, like, talk differently. It was just I just was drooling like crazy. It was like what the hell? And let's see. And last, you and both me, Bondo, I had such a bad cavity feeling. The nerve was exposed. Yeah, okay, I remember that. I had something like that. That's where I had to get the root canal, because the root ended up getting infected. Because the filling was done incorrectly by my old dentist. 10 years, tooth. Ooh! Ow, Jeremy, that just, yay. And last year, I headed for a road of gingivitis. Okay, gingivitis, though, like, as an adult, I really understand, like, why gingivitis is actually a really big thing to worry about. As a kid, I always just thought, like, it was just, you know, like, a hypochondriac kind of situation, but, like, as an adult, I fully understand the whole gingivitis thing. It's like, oh, okay, actually, that's actually really important. Kids, any kids watching, gingivitis, no joke. Let's see. Brushing habits, now they're fine. I would like to know why our mouth needs separate insurance. Yeah, okay, no, fully agree. Why do we need... I think it's because, like, dentists are considered a whole different, like, field than, like, medical fields. Because when they do, like, their schooling and stuff, whereas, like, technically, okay, like, doctors still learn about the mouth and everything. And you still sometimes need to get, like, oral surgery and stuff like that. But whereas, like, doctors, like, get, like, education for, like, the entire, like, body and, like, you know, studying stuff like that, dentists mainly primarily focus only on the mouth. So, like, in a sense, it's kind of like how you have specialized doctors. I mean, technically, a dentist is a doctor. Let's get that straight off the bat. It's just specialized in one field. It's kind of like how you have, like, the orthopedic, you know, like, doctors, and you have, like, gastropedic, and you have other, like, specialized doctors. They're just a very specialized one. Now, it is weird that we have to have I agree with you, where we have to have a separate insurance for just the mouth. Like, because technically, if I go to orthopedic, or if I go to, like, a different, like, surgeon or something like that, you know, or a surgeon, specialist for a certain part of the, you know, like, any part of the body, like a foot, like one, like a hand, or something like that, your medical insurance covers it. It's only dental that, like, it doesn't. And technically, if you think about it, I think the teeth are part of the skeletal system. Is it part of the skeletal system? I actually don't remember. There's so many Mandela effects. Yeah, no, Mondo, this is definitely... adults are more receptive to gingivitis than kids. That's the kicker. Brush your teeth, folks. Yep. And yeah, there's so many Mandela effects. It's wild how many Mandela effects there are. And it's you just sit there, you go like, huh, why do I have so why are there so many Mandela effects? Like, I'll pull up a list of Mandela effects here in a second, like, and we can go through it while we're like shiny hunting, because I'm, you know, it's one of those things. Shiny hunt is one of those ones where you can like multitask, in my opinion. Not as good as the egg hunt one, because the egg hunt one I used to just be able to like, oh, we're on sandwich number 3. Gotta click that. Where you can just like go in a circle with one-handed and really not like pay attention. Whereas like with shiny hunting, I gotta actually kind of pay attention just a little bit. I'll probably pull it up here when we get to the 20 mark on the sandwich. I'll go ahead and pull up some Mandela effects, and we can go through and I'll even say if I remember them or not. Like, yeah, the Curious Torch one. I still remember him not having a tail. People say he had a tail. I don't remember him ever having a tail. You know, again, Monopoly guy, monocle. I remember him having a monocle. I still, to this day, and I think my dad and I both remember him having a monocle, but I think my sister said they don't remember him having a monocle. But it's like, I swear I remember him having a monocle, and, you know, being his little, you know, rich guy self, because I used to joke about, I swear I remember making a joke about the monocle, going like, yes, I'm super rich, I have a monocle. Did you connect Lego account to Fortnite? You get some more skins too? Oh, really? I haven't done that yet. I'll have to do that. Bro, that Stormtrooper skin's absolutely fire. There's at least... I'll check out... I know you sent it to me on Discord. I'll check it out after stream. I haven't seen what the skin looks like. I might have run into it while I was playing earlier before stream. I was trying to, like, get my level up. I'm at, like, 180 now on my levels, so I'm almost there. I finished all the story missions. I finished basically all the missions. I think I just gotta finish the Sniper Expertise, which gives you, like, an extra 5,000 once you complete it. I'm on the last stage of it. And to be honest, with the way snipers are this season, with the fall off, it's really hard to do this last one because it says get headshots. But I'm so used to just doing the old school snipers where like there was no bullet drop really, that I keep aiming and not thinking about the bullet drop off when I aim. And it's like, fuck, I keep fucking up that really bad. Let's see. Also, guys, I am thinking about doing a Shiny Hunt challenge here in the, coming in May. I know June I'm going to do the rainbow one I was talking about doing, where I had to make a shiny rainbow. But I'm still, like, thinking about, like, the other one. Oh, let's see. You said. Disney is taking over Fortnite. They've paid Epic millions of dollars. Oh, yeah, no, 100%. They're supposed to be doing the, like, the Disneyverse or something like that, right? I think that's what they called it, the Disneyverse, which is an interesting name for that. Also, I love having 2 outbreaks right next to each other, so I keep running into the Hoppip outbreak, which we're gonna do next. And I'm like, oh, it's Hoppip's outbreak. It's like, oh, no. It's the, I'm going for Scatterbug right now. Because Hoppip's easy. Hoppip's just green. I mean, Scatterbug is basically inverse colors. It's just I've got to look for Scatterbug with the shiny form, basically. Yeah, actually, now I'm looking at Scatterbug's sprite. It really is just inverse color. Didn't the guy in Ace Ventura 2 that Jim Carrey called Monopoly guy have a monocle? Yes. Yeah. Okay, that's one of the biggest. That's one of the biggest. Like people talk when they talk about that Mandela effect. Is they talk about like Jim Carrey saying about it, and I think there's an interview where Jim Carrey says he even remembers Monopoly guy having a monocle, and it's like, because that was an ad-lib. That wasn't even like a script. I think he ad-libbed that line. And it's like, see, even he remembers it 100%, 100%. Like, agree with that. Disney hired Epic to build them a gaming hub universe. Oh, okay, that was it. The gaming universe. Yeah, because, like, think about it, like, Disney has so many franchises at this point. That's kind of wild, because I mean, like, they're supposed to be doing more Disney villains soon. I need to get Maleficent when she comes back to the store, because I do like her as a villain. She's, I think, one of my favorite Disney villains. Yzma's another one, but Yzma's more comical, in my opinion. I like Yzma just for the comedy of that character. Give me an Emperor's New Groove skin, bro. I will be saying, anytime we die, I will literally use the line, "You ruined my groove," or "You threw off my groove." If you give me a Kronk skin, I'm gonna be saying the Victory Royale. Victory Royale for Chaos Squad. Chaos Squad Victory Royale. I wouldn't mind, like, dressing up for, like, as Kronk or something like that when like the Kronk, if the Kronk skin came to the game. Actually, I wouldn't mind dressing as Kuzco. Kuzco would be kind of interesting, but I would have... My hair can't grow like that, though, so I would have to get, like, a wig. I could put his little thing on top of my head, the little crown on top of my thing. That would kill me. Or Dr. Oh, that's the one from Princess and the Frog, right? The witch doctor? The doctor, I like him. He is actually another really good villain. I like him as a villain. He has one of the best villain songs, in my opinion. I got friends on the other side. In my opinion, he definitely has one of the best Disney villain songs. Like, I mean, to be honest, old school Disney villains, like, some of the newer ones are okay. Like, I know, like, a lot of people really shit on, the Disney villain from Wish. And to be honest, I watched that movie and Disney Wish, and I couldn't even say he was a villain. I was just gonna say he was just a very enthusiastic guy who, like, had the wrong intentions. That was, like, the only way I could describe him. I wouldn't even describe him as a villain. But, like, great Disney villains. Hook, Cruella, Maleficent, Oogie Boogie. Technically, I don't know if I would count Oogie Boogie as a Disney villain. Technically, he's Tim Burton's, but, like, Tim Burton, you know, they have, like, a death choke on, Nightmare Before Christmas, Disney, I mean. So it might be, like, considered Disney now. Let's see, who is another really, really good Disney villain? Like, there's a lot. Gaston, oh! Shiny Scatterbug right there, as we're talking about Disney villains. Scatterbug's in his Disney villain era. It's going into its villain, arc. I almost ran past it. Give me a Kingdom Hearts skin, though, in Fortnite, and I'd be fucking happy. Okay, this pen's, like, dead. With the blue little window and the blue Corvette. Alright. Princess, if you can get Olaf skin. Olaf would be kind of funny. Oh yeah, we're talking about the Pikachu where people says stripes on its back. It's stripes on its tail. It's stripes on its tail, Bondo. And I was saying, I remember it always having the yellow tail, but I was saying I have a friend who, to this day, will argue till he's blue in the face, saying that it always had stripes on its tail. The Pikachu, I mean. And I'm like, I always remember it never having stripes, to be honest, but that's also me. That's that Square, and it ain't well, okay. Square's been doing a lot of collabs lately with different things. Like they're doing a collab right now with for Final Fantasy with whatchamacallit, Magic the Gathering. I was like, what the hell is the name of that card game? I should know. I was just talking about it earlier. And I mean, we do have Kingdom Hearts 4 coming out probably in the next 20 years, so like they could do a Fortnite skin when he drops to kind of promote the game. Just saying. I wouldn't mind it. I'd be down for it. Just saying. I remember colored patch on the tail. See, I don't remember the colored patch on the tail. I remember the tail just being like a straight, like, yellow. For Pikachu. That's the one of the Mandela effects I vaguely remember. Oh, I also said I was gonna pull up Mandela effects here while we're doing this, so we can read some. That's not what it has to spell that. Then I gotta, like, I remember color patch, and then, correct, they have the hatred for Fortnite, Cloud, they weren't happy with it. This makes sense. Card game? You mean, Triple Triad from FF8? No, it's like Magic the Gathering is doing a cross game, or like, they're doing the special cards. They actually, funny enough, I forgot that Magic the Gathering did a Fortnite crossover, where, like, there's Magic the Gathering cards that are actually Fortnite themed, like a Supply Llama and different ones. It's just like some of their basic cards, but they're just kind of reskinned. And like, yeah, like where like it's just like, you know, certain cards. Let's see. What's Mandela effect? How's it happen? Oh! Okay, like here's a classic one. And this is one where I can say I still actually swear this movie is real. Shazam with Shaq as a genie. I mean, oh, not Shaq. what's his name? Because I know there's actually a movie with Shaq as a genie. Which I think that's Kazam. Yeah, Commander decks. Pondo. I've gotten into Magic a couple, like about a year ago, and I've been playing with friends on like we usually like play. We use like spell table to play, or either like where we have physical deck playing, or we use like Archer deck to like do playtest with some decks we created. We always have like the cards you can use. If you wouldn't buy the card in real life, you can't use the card in your deck for Archer decks though. Sinbad, thank you, Sinbad. Yeah, Sinbad, that one, I swear I remember that Sinbad movie where he's a genie. Like, to this day, I remember that. And, though, like, I talked to my dad about it, and he's like, no, I remember the one with, like, Shaq, but I don't remember the one with Sinbad. I was like, I swear I remember a Sinbad one. I swear I remember watching it as a kid. And I could just be going crazy on that. That's my own thing. I will say that now. I wanted the Final Fantasy X decks that sold out in 90 screen. Yeah, no, that's a Final Fantasy ones. Like that, scalpers have been kind of like messing with Magic the Gathering on that one. Like the new Secret Layers, Final Fantasy decks. I think they're either coming out or they just come, or they already came out. And or not decks, but cards, I should say. And like a bunch of people like couldn't get the Secret Layers because like the site crashed because so many people were going after it. Let's see, another one. Febreze having 2 E's or 1 E. I remember having 2 E's, but apparently has 1. Actually, no. Now I'm thinking about that. No, I actually do remember having 1 E. But they could have easily changed that years ago, like, for all we know. Still got 12 minutes on the sandwich. Tortino's Pizza Rolls. Tostinos. I thought it was Tostinos. Or Tostinos. Apparently it's Totinos. Sinbad said he never played. Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's like Sinbad said he's never played it, and that's what I was like, I have to maybe remember that wrong. Or that's some parallel universe, and like I just somehow crossed over into that parallel universe for like a couple days and like watched the movie as a kid and then like got back to our universe. Or maybe I was in that universe and I crossed over to this universe. There could be overlap with universes. I'm just saying. It's possibly. Scatterbug. You know, he wants to be shiny. I need a second of you, because I need a shiny pavilion. Though, to be honest, I might do the shiny pavilion, like, hunt with, like, the different, like, postcards and stuff from Pokemon Go. Because I do have the Japan one, which is a really rare one. Don't get me wrong, it doesn't change the color of the wings, it just changes the color of the body. But that would be kind of cool to get a pavilion, Japanese pavilion, pattern with a shiny body. What if we could hatch them? That's actually a legit question. What if we could hatch those? Because then, if so, I might just do that. I was getting talking so much about the Mandela effects, I actually started getting dry in the mouth. Bondo, real quick, we were talking about indie games that are really good. Do you have any suggestions for indie games that are really, really fun? Like, I don't know, Bondo, have you ever heard the game One Shot? Indie game? Like, a lot of people remember, like, Markiplier and Jacksepticeye playing it. Really cool game, really good game. Really, beautiful story, but also, like, that ending. That choice you have to make at the end kind of could hurt some souls. What was that, choice song before Gone? I do not remember. Actually, was not paying attention to the song. I never heard that one before. Hold on. Wasn't this song, right? Oh, it was Queen. Queen was the other one. The other Twice song. Yeah, because the do-do-do. Yeah, it was Queen with the other one. Queen by Twice. Oh. Ooh, excuse me. I'm chugging that Red Bull right now, and the carbonation's coming back to bite me in the ass. Let's see. What's another? What's some other? Oh wait, I have a list right here. Feel special? Man, that's no. It's the Queen came out. The Queen song came out on the Eyes Wide Open album. Jeremy. I'm a queen. Let's see. Snow White. In Snow White, the evil queen sees mirror, mirror on the wall. In actuality, she says magic mirror on the wall. I remember mirror, mirror on the wall. Who is the fairest of them all? I remember that. Though I could also be misremembering as a kid. That was like, how many years ago did I watch that movie? As a small child with probably really terrible memory. I mean, it's kind of like the, Star Wars, Luke, I am your father, but he actually says, no, I am your father, is what the actual line is, apparently. Which I think the actor even says that's the, it's a B-side, that's why I never heard of it, I'm dumb, here's me, Owen. Yeah, that's a song that, Dahyun wrote, man. That's one of Dahyun's, like, most popular songs, is, Queen. I'm surprised you don't know that. That's actually shocking. And you call yourself a Dahyun bias? Jeremy. By the way, have you checked out the Disney cover album A Whole New Sound? Wait, what? No, I haven't checked it. Is it on YouTube, Bondo? Or is it on Spotify? Because if it's on Spotify, I might play that after we finish the Shiny Hunt. Or this particular sandwich, I should say. A whole new sound. Like, is that like somebody just like recovered all the songs, or like that's an official like Disney album? Surprised we haven't seen, like, any other shiny bugs. That's not shiny. I don't think you're shiny. Are you shiny, Sunkern? No. I was like, Sunkern I think shiny Sunkern looks like it's, like, burnt. Or it's been, like, really tanned. Let's see. It's probably heard of it. Just can't really call it off the top of my head. A Whole New Sound is alternative cover CD. Emo cover. Spotify, yes. It's a pop punk album, and Disney licensed it? That's surprising. Disney is kind of like, in my opinion, like Nintendo, so protective of their IPs that, like, anything that can, like, give an image change to something that they own that they wouldn't like to change, that, like, they would, like, just be, like, immediately like, nope, can't do it. Yeah, but, oh, shit. Though I think Nintendo, in that case, is, like, more protective of their IPs. Like, I mean, look at how many lawsuits Nintendo has done in the last, like, decade. I mean, literally look at, like, the Power World one last year, man. Like, man, they don't play. They will come for you with a butcher knife and, like, a very evil smile on the face as they do it. Just... The whole album is mishmashed because they totally did not put My Chemical Romance on it. Its doors were wide open and they blew it. Oh, My Chemical Romance would have been kind of interesting to have on that. Fan cover of the album is 2 from the Goofy. Oh, really? Oh, shit. Okay. Here's a question. Disney movie. I'm talking about OG Disney movie with Max in high school. Who remembers that movie and remembers how fucking hard those songs used to go? I need to add that song to this playlist, actually. I need to add that song, the Powerline song. Such a classic song. Plus, also, as a kid, you really root for Max wanting to do his stuff and, like, you know, impress the girl, stuff like that. As an adult, I realized Max is a little fucking asshole. Max is just such a dick to his dad. And it's not only just the first movie, but also the second movie where he goes to college. And, like, don't get me wrong, Goofy does cross some lines, like, in terms of, like, you know, invading Max's space and stuff like that. But, man, he has sacrificed so much for his kid. It's just like, damn. Oh, dude, LTO is the Powerline song. Oh, really? Or Eye to Eye? Oh, it's Eye to Eye, thank you. Okay, I couldn't remember the name of the song. Thank you. He actually shapes the character because his friends are terrible people. Yeah, no, I could actually agree with that, Jeremy. That's good, only one. By the way, Goofy movie is 30th anniversary this year. No, dude, I've been seeing on TikTok these people getting, like, the boxes for, like, the Powerline, like, merch stuff. Like, yo, like, in terms of, like concert merch, where, like, they get, like, VIP lanyards, and I'm like, bro, I'd kill for that. Disney, I will rep your crap if you give me some Powerline stuff. I will Like, I mean, I loved that movie. The Goofy movie was such a good movie. And then, Goofy... What's the Goofy movie? Is it Goofy Movie 2? Or is there actually, like, a name for the Goofy movie, the second Goofy movie? Is it just Goofy Movie 2? It's like Goofy Movie 2, Extreme Goofy. But yeah, no, his friends were not helping him whatsoever in that. He had... The first movie especially, he had a lot of peer pressure, because, like, he got caught in a lie. He was like, oh, yeah, I totally know, Powerline, and I'm totally good friends with him. And people were like, ooh. This is where, like, his mouth cashed a check it probably shouldn't have been able to pay off. Nah, it's like a... Oh, I gotta update that to 2. Here in a second. We're at 2 shinies now. Because we caught the, shiny scatterbug. What was I gonna say? Shit, what was I gonna say? I totally forgot what I was gonna say. 30th anniversary this year is milking every worth it. My friends actually working on the project. Really? Hey, ask your friend to send me some merchandise, bro. Max's friends are actually gaslighting. Oh, they gaslight, especially Pete's kid. What's Pete's kid's name? The one that, like, Max sees on the vacation, and then, like, at the college he becomes that, like, poet. He's like really kind of like, in a sense, like, in the relationship with a really hot goth girl, or not goth girl, but really hot not goth, kind of almost emo, but like poet. Like, she's that, like, what I like to call hipster would be the best way to describe that girl. What the hell was Pete's kid's name? Shit, I don't remember. But in the movie he changes characters. Yeah, my friend's working on the illustrations for the anniversary. That's awesome, dude. Pauline Shore wheezing the cheese. Wheezing the cheese? Oh, shit. It's a cheese. Tell a cheeser. Okay, as a kid, as soon as I got a can of cheese, I tried that. Canned cheese is disgusting, by the way. I'm not gonna lie. It's disgusting. Goofier movie. It was Goofier movie. Can't spell. There's 3 movies of Goofy movie. Extreme and Goofier movie. Oh, okay. Very Goofy movie was the second, I thought. Yeah, I think a Very Goofy movie was the second. My bad. There's 4, including the first. Oh my gosh, there's 4. Extreme or Goofy movie. Extreme was a televised movie on ABC. I'm stupid. Pete's son was Pete Jr. Or PJ. That was it. PJ. Yeah, PJ was a big gaslighter. PJ was a huge gaslighter. To be honest, does anyone remember the name of the friend with the cheese? I think you might have said it, Bondo. I don't know if that was actually the name or not of the friend. The one with the cheese tower. Which, by the way, one thing that bugs me about the second movie, the extremely goofy movie with where Max is in college. What happened to the girl? What happened to the girl he rizzed up in the first movie? Cause, like, it was funny. I was looking at when Disney released a lo-fi, right? And it's Max studying. And in the background, you see a picture of him and the girl. Anyone can remember the girl's name from the first Goofy movie, the one he has a crush on? Him and her together at, like, prom or something like that. And it's like, did they break up? Did she just, like, were they still dating while he was in college? What was going on in that? Also, fun fact for my fellow Kingdom Hearts fans, did you guys see that in the background on that lo-fi video, there is, like, a picture of Twilight Town, and there's, like, a Pound fruit and, like, I think a Keyblade, and apparently Disney has confirmed that Goofy has told Max about his adventures in Kingdom Hearts, and it's like, wait. Are you telling me, canonically, Max was alive during this? Just saying? Yeah, 42 seconds. I saw the Combi. I was like, wait, why did Combi just spawn up? But it is like, wait. So you're telling me Goofy actually told his kid about him? And my question is, did Max think his dad was high on shit? Like, dad. Like, we already did the line about, like, people you know and stuff like that. Because also, I want to know how you describe the storyline of Kingdom Hearts to Max. Because, dude, I've played all the games and even I get confused on the storyline sometimes. That's including with the mobile games. Okay, so this just ended. Let me go ahead and move this over. We're going to turn off Meryl. Scatterbugs here. And I think we'll do Hoppip next. And then I might do Stantler. Let me catch up on chat real quick. Pauline Shore was the voice actor. Pauline Shore was the voice actor? Really? No way. Wait, for the Cheezilla, or Leaning Shower of Cheeza. That was Pauline Shore? You, seriously? What the hell? Pauline Shore. Character. Disney. Or Goofy movie. Oh, Bobby. Bobby was the character's name. Pauline Shore voiced... What the hell? I didn't know that. I said she, I meant to say he. Pauly Shore voiced Bobby? I'm actually in shock on that. I mean, to be honest, there's been a few things lately where I found out somebody voiced a character, and I was like, wait, that person voiced that character? Wait, what? It's kind of like when I was a kid, and I found out Mark Hamill voiced, what's his name? Ozai from Avatar: Last Airbender. I love, Roxanne, thank you. That was the name of her, the girl he liked, and his love was PJ. Or, you love PJ, is what you're saying. Oh, my bad. The voice of PJ is none other than Raphael from... No way! That's not Rob Paulson. Is it? I probably should have just done Goofy movie cast, and that would have worked easier. Oh, wow! It really is! Oh, shit. What the hell? That's a fucking twist. Also, dude, I love it because people have been talking about Roxanne, and they go like, that's what started a lot of people becoming furries. And I was thinking like, I don't know, man. Was Roxanne the one that started the furry craze, or would that have been Lola Bunny from Space Jam? Like, I think both can be argued. Started the furries. Oh, yeah, the Critical Role. Doesn't Matt Mercer voice some of the characters? Yeah, Critical Role. We were talking about Critical Role earlier. Because, yeah, they're all voice actors. They're just, as they describe it, they're nerdy voice actors who love D&D. Mufi, Mafe in 1999. Andy, you didn't know. Actually, Lola, men start feeling weird things for female animal characters. I don't know, man. Roxanne could be too. Wait, which came out earlier? Space Jam or Goofy movie? What? Actually, hold on. We can look that up real quick. I think I just gotta do lettuce on this one, but let's see. Goofy movie was 1995. Space Jam came out in 96. So technically, I would say, argue almost Roxanne was the one that started the people doing that. Matt Travis and Liam and Ashley. Oh shit, all four of them are in there? Wait, who do they voice? Bondo? Also, I just realized I need to look to see what grass. I need lettuce. Okay, it is lettuce. Space Jam came out in 96. Goofy movie came out in 95. Roxanne didn't start getting exploited until early 2000s. She wasn't really hugely admired. Okay, I can see that. Yeah, I think you're right. Lola probably was the one to start. I literally just answered it, and he's googling it. My bad. I didn't see the thing. As I was asking the question, I looked to go type it. I was looking. I had to move off chat because I had to have it open on a different screen. That's my bad, Jeremy. That's my bad. LAO. And literally to the top of my head too. Wow, really? How did you know that off the top of your head? That's actually a legit question. Let's see. Oh crap! I forgot to put Hoppip as our next Pokemon we're hunting. Hoppip. Where are you, Hoppip? I know this is numerical, alphabetical order, but like, I'm dumb sometimes and I forget my alphabet. I know runtime of what? Yeah, you talked about the runtime. I actually looked that up and I saw you were spot on the runtime. That was kind of scary that you knew the runtime like that. Wonder if I should have done like the cucumbers and everything first and then the lettuce. Ooh, this is a very green salad. It's vegan friendly. There we go. And bada bing, bada boom. Liam is Doctor Strange. Liam is Doctor Strange? Really? Oh, shit. Next time I play Rivals, I'm gonna have to listen to the voices. Ashley is Black Widow. Travis is Thor. Okay, I can say Travis is Thor, to be honest. I can kind of hear his voice now. Matt doesn't voice anyone? Oh, Matt doesn't voice anyone, really? I thought Matt Mercer did voice somebody. Oh, no. I'm thinking Overwatch. Matt Mercer did, McCree, who became Cassie Cole. 3 minutes for credits. Jeremy, you know this way too well. Toy Story 3 is 100 minutes, 3 minutes for credits. Damn, dude. You know this way too well off the top of your head. Oh, you guys couldn't hear that, but I just cracked the hell on my back. Like, my back's, like, super sore right here. Like, I don't know why, it feels super sore. But I think it's the way I'm just sitting. I gotta stop sitting. I gotta stop slouching. I gotta sit back. I don't know if there's any other grass types around here besides Hoppip. Also, I just realized I could have done flying for Hoppip, but you know what? I think grass, like, ended up working. Plus, I would have gotten the electric bird in there. Oh, wow! That was quick! Got Hoppip almost immediately. Dude, we're not even, like... It was, like, less than 50 seconds. Wow. Yeah, no, that wasn't a shock to me. Damn, 50 seconds we got that. The voice of Diva is the voice of Penny Parker. Really? Oh shit, she does both? Oh, good for her. Did she still voice Diva? I cracked my back and we got a shiny. Like, that was kind of funny. Damn, that was probably the fastest one I've gotten. Oh, we're up to 3 shinies now. That's huge. I think I need one more Hoppip and I finish the line. Oh shit, meant to save. You can actually hear it? No. Damn. Okay, that's kind of nuts that you guys can hear my back cracking. Dude, that was a quick shiny. Dude. 50 seconds in and we got a shiny. Is this gonna be like the Sentrat where I just got a bunch of... Oh. You're not bug types. You're not grass types. You're bug types. It is grass type I am, right? Yeah, it's grass encounter. What the hell? If you listen, Penny is literally the same voice. No fish. I mean, it's funny enough, Penny and... in a sense, you can argue Penny and Diva are kind of the same character. Both drive mechs. It's just you don't get baby Penny. You know when Penny like mech dies, she dies. Whereas like Diva, she pops out. But that's also like in that sense, you could say that's like a Hulk, because Hulk is in a sense like Diva with baby Banner and then Hulk, and like baby Diva and her mech. Both have big momentum. Let's see. Oh, my back. Yeah, no, Penny is I'm sorry, Penny is the pilot, right? Penny Parker. Yeah. She called. What does she call her mech again? She has a name for it. Isn't it just Spider or something like that? But I was just thinking, like, it's funny that like a character that drives a mech, the voice actor voices both. But unlike Diva, where you have like a baby Diva and like the mech Diva, Penny is just Penny and her mech the entire time. Only Hulk is the only one who goes in and out of his, like, in a sense, like, grows big and grows small. Though, I could also argue that, like, Hulk reminds me of Winston with Winston's ult, but, like, you know, Hulk stays in his Hulk form until he loses all his health in that form. Oh, GPA, what's up? Yeah, I'll do the jump jacks. That might help my back a little bit. GPA, how you doing today? Spider-Bot is controlled... Wait. She controls that telepathically? Bondo? Wait. Seriously? I didn't know that. Oh, shit, bitch. I learned something new today. Pretty good. Me? Doing good. Just been, thank you for the hydrate. I'll drink my actual Gatorade this time instead of the energy drink. I'm doing good. Just been, busy. Just been, I was doing some job stuff yesterday, which is why I couldn't, stream yesterday, so that's why we moved to stream today. I'm gonna try to keep Mondays as our streaming day, but for Shiny Hunts. But every once in a while, I might have to move to a Tuesday, depending on, like, what happens on a Monday kind of situation. Whooper, you're not a grass type, brother. And that flamingo isn't either. I think my first shiny was shiny Haldane Whooper in this game, and then I think I immediately caught that. Funny enough, that bird, the flamingo. Flamingo go. That makes sense. Yeah, and that explains why there's no. That would explain why there's no baby Penny. Also, GPA and Bondo. I don't know if I asked this yet, but what'd you guys do for this weekend? And how was the weekend overall for you? Bondo, did you work this weekend, or did you have the weekend off? And if so, did you do anything crazy? And then GPA, what'd you do this weekend? Did you have fun? Do anything crazy? Like for me, I'll show this again on stream here in a second. Actually, you know what? We'll do it right now. I was talking about how I went to, let me switch the camera. Yeah, let me switch the camera back here. I was in Chinatown in SF, and you guys were probably wondering what the title of the stream is. You know, why is Ditto a great blind box Pokemon? You guys can see I have this Eevee and this Ditto. But, this Eevee is not an Eevee. It's a Ditto. That you stuff... I'm still cracking up, but basically, the way to, like, make them bigger, so you have to stuff the other one up the other one's butt. Where we stuff it, and then bada bing, bada boom. You've got Ditto. Though I'm too lazy to stuff it all the way and to like zip it up, so I'll just like put it back like this. I'll zip you up after stream. And then of course the second one, I got these from a claw machine, by the way, in Chinatown. These are definitely off-brand. Do not get me wrong. These are definitely not like brand things, but got Espeon. Now this one I'll take some time to actually like stuff. That sounds so wrong. I'm gonna stuff Espeon. So what's with the new outbreak? Are you talking about... Wait, which new outbreak are you talking about, GPA? Sorry, stuffing... Let's be honest, looks so wrong. Oh, man. As I said, you definitely told these are off-brand, because look how derpy he looks. I look at the little arms, and all I think is that scene from Meet the Robinsons. I've got a big head and tiny little arms. That just makes me laugh. That brings a smile to my face. Oops, I gotta put it back to the Pokemon screen. So we can keep popping. Shiny hunting the... Oh man, that made me laugh way too hard. Oh, Gimme Gold. There's a Gimme Gold outbreak? Wait. There's Gimme Gold outbreak. I haven't updated because I still have to finish the, You're not shiny, are you? I don't think you're shiny. I have to still do the Salamence. I haven't, like, I went online real quick to get the Salamence outbreak, or the 7-star raid, and I haven't done it yet. I gotta do that tonight, actually, after stream, so that way I can finally catch the Salamence with the Mighty Mark. There's a Gimme Gold one, though? Oh, yeah, okay, right. Is it the one where you get a chance for it to be shiny? I need to catch one to get shiny, because I have a shiny Gimme... I have a shiny Goldango, but I don't have a shiny Gimme Goal. I need that for my Pokédex. So it's like... I definitely need to do that. you need. Yeah, I gotta do that raid. Like, cause I definitely need another shiny one. Cause you get like it's a low chance to get a shiny Gimme Ghoul. Basically, it's Gimme Ghoul in the chest form. So you will catch the Gimme Ghoul in chest form, kind of like you can in the game, and then you have a chance. It's the only way to get that shiny, basically, is through the raids. You can't get it shiny via the like catching it in the game. No matter how hard you try, you can't breed Gimme Ghoul, which kind of sucks too. Come on, Hop It. I need to catch one more of you guys for a shiny thing. Also, by the way, so I was doing some, like, stuff off stream a couple weeks ago, and I got a shiny Combi, but it was a male Combi. Like, one of the sad times you get a shiny, and it's, like, the one you can't evolve. It's like, fuck. I don't know if it's shiny boosted or not. I think it's usually when they do the Gimme Ghoul one, they've done it 3 times, or this is the 3rd time they've done it. It's usually shiny. I can look up after this sandwich GPA. And then, oh, wait, I also missed what Bondo said earlier. Worked this weekend, played Rivals, but started Power World. Power World's on PS5? Wait, Bondo, Power World's on PS5. Really? Oh, shit. What the hell? When did that happen? Sorry, I missed that when I was laughing about stuffing my hand up Espeon and Dills. I'm not gonna finish that phrase. I know that's gonna be used against me. I love knockoff merchandise like this. This cracks me up. But also, Pokemon, just seriously say, blind box Dittos plushies, where it's like this, where Ditto unzips and it becomes the other version of whatever Pokemon it is, right? You go to the store, you see a bunch of Dittos on the wall, and, you know, some are bigger, some are smaller, but you don't know what Pokemon it is, and you have to buy it, and that's when you unzip it and flip it inside out, and that's when you figure out which you know, Pokemon you have as the Ditto. Like, Ditto is the Ditto plushie would be the ultimate blind box. Like, it's a blind box plushie form. Wow. Cross-platform, really? So you can, wait, so you can do your save file from your computer to your console. Shit. I might do that, damn. Because I have it on my computer, I just don't have it on console. Oh, it is? GP? Okay, that's good to know. So it is, wait, was that yes it is to it's shiny boosted, or yes it is to something else that I said? I actually don't remember. Or you're saying yes it is to the Ditto blind box would be such an epic blind box, like plushie blind box. Because I was kind of spouting off random stuff like in a succession there. Oh, the Power World. Oh, okay. Oh, damn, that's kind of cool. How much is it on PS5? No, but it's like I was just thinking right now though about the blind box like Ditto. You could do Dittos that are all legendaries, like they would be huge, like these would probably cost more than others, but like it could be like that big. It's just a giant Ditto, and you know, again, it's like the other way I was saying, where you have to, like, once you buy it and like you unzip it and like flip it inside out, that's when you see which version you got. Like you could have Kyogre, you could have Groudon, you could have. Some of them would be kind of harder, like Rayquaza, because it's so skinny. You could do like Latios, Mewtwo, Mew. Like, even if they made it like derpy form like that. Because I definitely don't think that's licensed. That's 100% not a licensed Espeon or Eevee. That's 100% like a Pokemon that's like made like somewhere else. I mean, like, I literally got it from a vending machine in Chinatown, and to be honest, some of the stuff that was in there looked exactly like actual like merch and stuff. Some of it looked like that, where it looks like it's knockoff, but it's like still really cool and funny. So, I mean, to be honest, we accidentally found that claw machine place, and within 2 tries, I got both those Dittos. It was really funny because the guys had just refilled the machine and then like looked at me like, "Are you kidding me? You literally just got those after getting that?" to be honest, I got really good at claw machines, and I wish I would have recorded myself, like, getting the dittos. I have a video of us, like, opening it outside the shop to see which Pokemon we got. But, whatchamacallit, it was really funny, though, because, like, I just, like, I got them so easily, and the guys, like, because, like, these, like, girls that were trying before me with one of the other, dittos couldn't get it, and when I went up, I just know how, like, to, like, angle the claw and stuff. I got it for, like, 23 bucks, and I said, oh, really? Oh, shit, I'll have to look at that. For $30 or less, it's 100% complete on Steam before they started adding content. Really? Okay. Nice. I'm definitely gonna look into that, Bondo. I actually have been wanting to play Power World again. I actually really enjoyed that game. Like, I got to the point, though, where, like, I couldn't do anything because, like, they still hadn't updated the game yet. This is kind of early on in its lifetime. So, it's gonna be interesting to, like, be able to play that again. Because it's interesting. Like, okay, I know, in a sense, it's a slight ripoff with the, like, some of, like, not gonna lie, some of those pals really did look like Pokemon. But it was still a really fun version. I mean, I've played some knockoff Pokemon games that are really fun. So it's like, eh. It's just, like, literally, like, the gun aspect where you just, like, eliminate. And the part that kills me is being able to cook the pals and eat them is wild to me. Like, you just straight up butcher a poor pal, and you're like, kind of weak, don't need you, time to butcher, I'm gonna eat you. Plus, like, having them, like, work in the shops and, like, you know, like, helping you out, like, building stuff and, like, preparing stuff was so cool. I'm not gonna lie, I was like, oh, what the hell, this is actually kind of cool. Because, like, you know, the farming ones and all that, it kind of actually made me think of, I don't know if anyone ever played Harvest Moon. That, it reminded me of Harvest Moon. So, like, it like, literally made me think about it. I was like, oh, wait, this kind of reminds me of that game. All the new stuff makes it confusing. It now caps at 60 or 70. They added a bunch of new pals and new map areas. Oh, really? Okay, I wouldn't mind the new map areas, because, again, I had explored, like, the whole map the last time I played. And it got to the point where I was, like, kind of getting bored of it, because I was like, oh, you know, it's not really much I can do anymore. So... But that's good to know. It's actually really good to know that they actually kind of, like, in a sense, updated the game, finally. Oh, man. I'm, like, still thinking about that Ditto idea with the Ditto plushes, and I'm still arguing that you could really, literally just make them a giant blind box plushies, again, as I was saying, with the way I was thinking about doing. But I was thinking about, like, what Pokemon would be kind of hard to do. Like, any skinny Pokemon would be hard to do, because you would just immediately know it's that, unless it, like... But then it would be kind of hard to stuff them back in. I'm sorry, also the way you have to, like, kind of stuff them into each other via, like, a certain direction, it's like, it ends me every time I do it. It's just like, this is so stupid looking, but it's so great at the same time. No. But yeah, no, it's good times, good times. Well, make sure I didn't miss anything for GPA. Oh, GPA was just saying about the Power World and how much it costs. Oh, I feel that Jet Dragon was the last thing I needed to catch, and once I did that, it was just on breed for best abilities. Yeah, no. It's kind of, I mean, it's, to be honest, like, it's like Pokemon, right? Like, in the sense of, like, I've caught all the Pokemon, and now I'm just trying to, in a sense, re-catch all the Pokemon, but they're shiny forms now, with living decks. Like, I've done all the DLC, I've done all the post-game stuff, so it's like, to be honest, I miss the days of really good post-game Pokemon stuff, like the Battle Tower, or the tournaments, and stuff like that. Especially because the Battle Tower was hard. It wasn't like it was a pushover. It was actually hard. You had to really plan your team. And it was like 100 battles. If you didn't get the 100, you, like, restarted, right? And I miss that. I really miss the challenging post games. Like, Pokemon Scarlet Violet, they had some cool DLCs. I really liked the Kitakami and Blueberry Academy DLCs. I wish they were free and they were just like free post game? Oh yeah, 100%. But I still enjoy them. But Blueberry Academy kind of felt really short. Kitakami actually was longer than I expected it to be, but like it was enjoyable. And then like there's not really like after you do those DLCs, there's not really much post game after that because like technically the post game of the regular like the Scarlet and Violet is you going to Area 0 and like doing the whole storyline with the professor, which depending on which professor you have, the male or female one from Scarlet and or Violet. But it's like a yeah you can Lucky Hunt, but it's so random. Yeah, Lucky Hunt, like there's not a way to control the Lucky Hunts. It's not like you get a shiny charm which boosts the rates, or like you can do like sandwiches, or like catching them. Oh, got a second one. Yeah, let's go. Or like doing like a like chain hunts to like catch multiple. Like it's really random. So yeah, no, I can agree with that. I can 100% agree with that. I like how like I'm like paying attention to checks. I know it's gonna catch because it's like level 4. Nice, we're up to 4 shinies now. We've matched our sandwich count. How much time do we have on the sandwich? Oh damn, we still got like a little less than half the sandwich left, but like we caught that. And I think that finishes the line for me because I caught one Hoppip during the catch 30 shinies in a single stream with no repeats. So it's like, yeah. I mean, Power World I think has a lot of like good aspects to it, but the problem is they really need to flesh out the game more. I do like the Lucky Pals make a special. Yeah, the Lucky Pals making a special sound is nice. I mean, to be honest, that was one thing I really liked in like Legends Arceus was like shiny came up, you heard a sound that literally told you a shiny's here. Because the amount of good, amazing clips where, like, someone's like, do-do-do, going around, do-do-do, there was like, shiny's up, oh, wait, where is it, ah! I'm just moving my character like that, like, because they were, like, freaking out, I was trying to find it. Like, that was great. And I'm glad they're bringing that back for Pokemon ZA, because some of those shinies for Pokemon are such a damn nightmare to try to tell. I mean, you guys saw me doing the Volbeat earlier. I was like, is that shiny? Is that not shiny? Or, like, when we did, like, if you're doing a shiny, like Gengar or Garchomp, it's such a hard shiny to tell without like immediately saying. Or Slowpoke. Slowpoke is I would say the best example of that, because there's so many times where I've like looked at a Slowpoke going like, is it shiny? Is it not? And then sending out my Pokemon to auto battle just to really tell, and only to find out it was like wasn't shiny. It's like, oh, okay, it's not shiny. But like Slowpoke is one of those shinies that's so stupidly hard to tell. Like another one I would say is like Charcadet. Because, like, the only thing it changes is eye color. And you have to, like, if you're playing on, like, a big screen, like I am right now for my, first stream, I can tell the difference, because I can see the eye pretty easily. If I'm playing just on the Switch's screen, though, and looking at the Switch screen, it's so tiny to see that I'm like, I can't tell if that's shiny or not. Yeah, because, like, personally, I really hope Pokemon keeps the shiny sound in every game now. Because it's kind of ridiculous that, like, it's such a nightmare to see that. So I could agree with that. I could agree with that 100%. Can't Meowth. Can't Meowth. Actually, I got good at seeing Meowth though. Meowth actually is not too bad now. It's the ears and the feet and end of the tail. Those are the 3 ways you can tell it's shiny. It's the pink on the ears, the tail, and the toes. Remember, I was making that joke about show me them toes and ears when we were doing that. That's the way I could tell. I got really good at telling Meowth though, and that's one of those ones where I got really good, and I should not have been that good. Jigglypuff is another one, because Jigglypuff you have to look at the eyes, and 90% of the time the super Pokemon wants to face away from you. And you're like, are you the shiny? I can't see your eyes. Show me your eyes. I mean, it's bigger eyes than Charcadet. You can easily tell even on the Switch screen, but it's more like, you gotta get the super Pokemon to face the way you need it. But yeah, no, it's like sorry, I'm also stretching my back and I'm trying to like sit up properly. Oh wait. I forgot I had my seat leaning back earlier when I was like reading something on my phone. I was thinking like, wait, why is my seat back so far? Alright, I just checked and there is a chance in okay, so there is a chance. What's the, does it say the percentage, GPA? Because I think last time it was like 20%. If you were lucky. It might have been 10. I got 1 shiny. And that was after doing like 20 to like 50, gimme gold raids. Because they're all 5-star raids, if I remember correctly. All I do is run on a fire. This song really fits when we do Shiny Hunt because we're on our bike. And the song is by Purple Kiss and we're on a purple Pokemon. Okay, my question is, so apparently we're gonna be possibly doing they're gonna be possibly doing a like shiny distribution for Koraidon and Miraidon. My question is, can you get it so you can ride the shiny? Just saying. If so, man, I love the purple Miraidon, but damn, I'm gonna be riding on the silver Miraidon. The like Scarlet version, like shiny Koraidon, like that sleek black that has, is so cool for a shiny. It's like Haxorus and Rayquaza in my opinion. Like certain Pokemon get some really cool shinies like that. Checked in Pokemon Home, it only is a small chance, so it's probably like 5 to 10%, and it's probably more like 5% if I'm being honest. Check Cerebi. Cerebi usually has the exact percentages if you want to like see the exact percentage. Cerebi's really good about that with their raid stuff, because they'll tell you about like what time, like how many times the Pokemon will reset your stats, how many times, at what point will the Pokemon have its shield up, what times if it has like a set move it will always use at a certain time, or like certain health bar percentage. So it's like Cerebi does their homework. I actually appreciate it. There's a couple times where if I've had difficulty on like a 6-star raid, I've used Cerebi to kind of figure out like, okay, when does the Pokemon like reset stats? So like, do I want to waste the time like, you know, boosting up to a point, or should I just start attacking to get like the Terra up faster? So plus you can also see like what, oh fuck, I forgot they could fly. Oh shit, I wonder if I've passed any that were up in the air besides those two. Where like, yo, it's like, oh, okay, this is the moveset they know, so like if it's like, for example, a dark type Terra, and I wanted to use like a fighting type, or a bug type, or a fairy type Terra, does it have like a steel move, does it have a fire move, or a rock move, does it have a psychic move, you know, like, it's like, Cerebi comes in handy. Like, I cannot argue, I really do enjoy using Cerebi's website, because it really helps with, like, kind of planning a raid, too. I mean, don't get me wrong, I also, like, when we get the 7-star raids, the Mighty Mark raids, I always go on YouTube, I usually, like, watch Austin John plays, like, another guy to kind of give me an idea of what their raids look like. Oh, I have the Jumping Jacks from, GPA! Oh, shit, I forgot about that. Hold on, we're gonna do the Jumping Jacks right now, because I totally forgot about that. So, GPA, I gotta do 10 for you, and Stadella, I gotta do 10 for you. Also, guys, again, a quick shout out to Stadella. I'm gonna quickly just go back to the face cam here. Thank you for the statue, by the way. Stadella, I was talking about this, guys, where we were in Chinatown and SF. They had a blind box for these statues, so it's one of the evolutions. And of course, Fire Lord pulls the Flareon. I think I called Flareon for like my buddy who pulled his one, and funny enough. But it's a really nice statue. I really wish I would have picked up another one. But also, Stadella, how are you doing? But I had somebody jump. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I had to do an extra 20 just for yours. Or an extra 20. I had to do an extra 10. I'm AFK. I can't hear you. Ah, okay. But let me do those 10 jump jacks real quick. Or 20 jump jacks. I gotta do 20. Because I got 10 for GPA. I owe you 10. And I owe Stella 10. So. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, cause GPA, I remember I was saying that I was looking forward to like doing those jump jacks because it might help my back. I totally forgot to do them. My bad, dude. Because I think that was while we were still hunting the other Pokemon, right? How much time do we have left on the Hoppip? About 4 minutes. Okay. Might get a third Hoppip, which would be kind of sick. But Stella, how's your night going? How is homework going? I know you're working on homework. Guys, please give a huge shout out to my mod, Stella. She does an awesome job. We gotta love our mods on this channel. They do an awesome job. They keep me in check. They remind me to do jumpy jacks when I forget. So, without them, this channel would be more chaotic than it should be. They keep me at the right level of chaos. Ah, thank you, Bondo. Yeah, Bondo, you're a mod, so you understand having to keep people there. Oh! Stella, if you can hear me, put something in chat, because I want to ask you a question. We were talking about Mandela effects, but I want to see if you remember certain things. 3 outbreaks for shiny each man. What are the shiny outbreaks right now, GPA? Because that means I'm going to have to get Salamence done really quick so I can unlock them. Or so I can, like, go online to get the outbreaks. Because depending on what the outbreak is, I might actually go for it. Especially if it's a Pokemon I really still need it for my living dex. Got me going, like, I'm about to, like, pull up, whatchamacallit, like, Sarah B's, like, news thing. Because I think I saw something on Google, or not Google, on Twitter, but I couldn't remember, like, okay. I saw a shiny flying Hoppip for a second. I was like, what the hell? Okay. Luckily, Hoppip's the basic form, right? Because it's Hoppip, Skiploom, Jumpluff. I think that's the order. And I have 3 shiny Hoppips now, so that would be the entire line right there. Wigglyt, Growlithe, and Swablu. Ooh, okay. Wait, is that on each one, or is that the 3 that's on, like, the Paldean map? Or is, like, all Wiglit's all on, like, Paldea, Growlithe all on Kitakami, and Swablu all on, Blueberry Academy, I should say. Just sit back and take your insolent brazen display. Ha ha ha. I'm so excited for Season 2 of Hazbin Hotel and Season 3 of Hell of a Boss. The fact that, like, Prime Video's picked up Hell of a Boss, so there's gonna be a lot of crossovers now into both universes by the characters from each show. Makes me so happy, because there's been, like, times where I'm like, I kind of wish Hazbin Hotel characters pop up in the Hell of a Boss universe, and then Hell of a Boss characters pop up in Hazbin. Yeah, 1 for each map. Okay, so that's what it is. That's what it is. I mean, I already have Wiglett. I do need another Growlithe, though. I do need one more Growlithe. I'm missing 1 Growlithe. I've got a shiny Growlithe. And Swablu, I don't think I have any, actually. I need a Swab. I need Swablu. I thought I heard something. Wait, it's not shiny. Oh, there's the shiny. Hey, we got 3rd shiny. I think that was at the end of the sandwich, too. I just watched it run across the screen. I was like thinking about something. That was our 5th shiny. Nice. We're actually back in the positives again, guys. Let's go. Let's see. Oh, how much time was on the sandwich? Yeah, I literally was in. It was in the last minute of the sandwich. That's kind of funny. Well, I guess I got an extra Hoppip now. That's kind of cool. Nice. So, I've already got enough Hoppips for the line to, like, evolve them, and, like, I need to start ordering them in Pokemon Home. I need to do that, like, start putting them in order, and then, getting it basically ready for, like, once we do complete the living non-legendary shiny dex of Paldea and its, expansions, I can put it on there. Queen card on my top. Wait, wrong song. Hey, you mean Queen of Hearts, mate? Nope, it's not the end of the sandwich. That is the end of the sandwich. And I think we're gonna go for Stantler next. Let's see. We got Stantler next. Where are you, Stantler? There you are. Scatter. Move Hoppip over here. Apparently, I'm noticing we have a theme today. It's green shinies. Meryl was green. Hoppip was green. Stantler is green. Too bad you can't. I mean, I know it's Hisuian, so you can't evolve Stantler in this game. But man, kind of wish you could evolve Stantler in this game. Shit, where was the Stantler outbreak? It was like right next to these two, and I remember like getting it prepped beforehand. Oh, it's farther north. But yeah, no, it's like a. We're having a theme today, I'm noticing. It was funny, I was talking to Crystal, and when she was playing Pokemon Scarlet, and I was back home for Christmas, she caught Shiny Stantler. That was her first shiny in this game. And she was like, oh, hey, there's a green deer. I was like, oh, that's Shiny Stantler. That's actually, catch it. Okay, I know the shiny sandwich method for whatchamacallit, for normal types, because Stantler is only normal type in this mode, or in it's Bates evolution, whereas Hisuian Stantler, I don't remember what Hisuian Stantler's name is. It's what the hell is it called? It's psychic normal. Hey, look, doobu doobu doo, tofu tofu tofu. Oh shit, I pressed one too many times. Next, and then... No. I mean, are you really shocked there's that many Twice songs on here, man? Like, don't get me wrong, there's like 300 songs on this playlist. But, like, I think Twice has at least 80. So it's almost got a third of the playlist by itself. Ooh, that bounced a lot more than I should have. Every time this plays again, you get a shiny. I mean, not guaranteed. We've already proven that wrong, Jeremy. We proved that wrong during the Easter one and during the one of each type. We go by facts, not by premonitions. Though it is nice to think that it does. Let's see if it breaks the record for fastest shiny. I think the fastest shiny I've gotten is in like 13 seconds after a sandwich, but that was off stream. Fastest one we've done on stream was the Hoppip at like 45-50 seconds. That was a quick one. Wait, GP, I meant to ask, are you gonna go for any of those three outbreaks, like the Wiglet, Growlithe, or Swablu? I was like, what the hell was the last one? I like when they do 3 different outbreak types on each map. So, like, you get 3 on one, 3 on the other, 3 on the other. The last one, I think I like that. That's a good way, because it promotes, like, doing more shiny hunting. Sparkling Power normal. Oh, actually, I put it away right on. I meant to, like, do all the thing. Right, 5 sandwiches now. Alright, Stantler. I need you as a greeting, buddy. No, I probably am not. What was the time on that? 30 seconds. We got a shiny Stantler in 30 seconds. Alright, Jeremy, there's some credence to your idea. There's a credence to your idea that Set Me Free by Twice Playing actually works. The fuck, man? Alright. shiny Stanley right on the board. I win. I don't need to see. What was it? There's a vinyl, the so-called K-pop. Someone offered. Oh, I remember. I've seen that vinyl, so-called K-pop. I don't think it. I think it has one Twice song on it, right? Someone offered to me for 11. That goes for $30. I may say, should I get it or skip it? I mean, NMIX on vinyl, Red Velvet. Vinyl Stray Kids on vinyl. It's the only thing that sucks. I got you on. Is I got you. I got you on the vinyl. That's right. Yeah, it's because it's like a lot of their like English songs basically. I mean, I would say $11. That's worth it, man. All right, so we got Stantler literally in 30 seconds. So I was like, damn. Like. I mean, that's a pretty cheap thing to do, man. I would say, like, yeah, man, $11 for basically that. Yeah, I would say it's worth it, dude. I'm also now looking for, like, all the other shinies. Only Deerlin's gonna be, like, the really hard one. The other deer. Wait, anyone... What's the name of Stantler's evolved form in Legend of Arceus? Can anyone look it up real quick? Because I cannot remember its evolved form's name. It's not Hisuian Stantler, because that would mean it's just different entirely from base form to final form. But the base form's still the same, it's just its evolved form changes. Damn, 30 seconds of that is wild. Queen card on vinyl. I mean, it's good deal, but I really need some cheap compensation on an album for no reason at all. Let's put the cheap version. But I mean, I can see what you're saying, but at the same time, like, when are you gonna get the chance to have like NMIX, Red Velvet, all that on vinyl? That's my question, because like NMIX never really does vinyls. Red Velvet, I can't think of the last time they did a vinyl, so I would say like it's worth it, man. Like Stray Kids does vinyls. I know they do vinyls. So, yeah, because NMIX, I didn't do a vinyl for the last release. Oh! Hey! Shiny Litleo! Oh, damn, okay. What the fuck? We're up to 7. What the hell? But I gotta put Litleo on here. How far are we in here? Like time wise, we're only 4 minutes in. What the hell? All right, let me put Litleo. So Hoppip is out. Stantler will kind of go over there. Now I'm gonna pull him back real quick. Like we're still hunting for him as well again, but like now we got Litleo. Let's see. I know I have a Litleo, like one from the 30. I did need one more for the evolved form. I can do letters in my head. That didn't sound right. There we go. Twice is the only JYP artist. Okay, I thought Stray Kids has some. Has one. I swear I've seen Stray Kids have a vinyl. Oh wait, no, they put the vinyl on, they gave away a vinyl on SCP JYP Superstar, Nation. The app, they had one, it was like special edition only. They just happened, oh! Back to back shinies? Are you kidding? Now we got Lechonk! What? We just got 3 shinies in the span of 5 minutes. What the hell? Push Heavy Free back on again. I guarantee it's the luck song. I mean, I think that ruins the luck, man. At this point, you just gotta let it go naturally. Hold on. I gotta put Lechonk now. Hold on. I think I have to actually get Lechonk. Do I have Lechonk's shiny sprite, or do I need to put it on there? Beak. No, I gotta get what number is Lechonk? 9:15. Okay. Cold. Now get in the water. Get in the water. Raise the tide so high. The overliquor will die. Get in the water. Get in the water. Please, please. Away so brown. Your son will drown. No, get in the water. Get in the water. LeChonk. Yes, the pink piggy. Oh, the pink shiny. I actually like the pink shiny for LeChonk. It's actually pretty good. Okay, we still have 25 minutes on the sandwich. We've gotten 3. I think the most shinies we've gotten on a sandwich is 4. Can we break that record? Oh, I don't even have Zangoose. Oh, Zangoose would be sick. Oh, Eevee too. Oh shit. And oh, Young Goose. I was like, what the hell is his name? No. Yeah, the Strong Shiny is actually pretty chick. Pretty chill. I actually like it. Let's see. Checking the Deerlings. Deerlings kind of a harder one because I have to look at the stupid flower on its head. The only Deerling shiny I've caught, which I think was the summer form, and it's because I ran into it and I didn't realize it was shiny before I ran into it. And then I saw the shiny sparkles, I was like, wait, what? And that's when I found out, like, Deerling, it looks the same except for the flower on its head. The flower changes to pink from yellow. Oh. Did you guys see the Deerling just slowly falling? I love the glitches. I thought it was another shiny Litleo. I was like, no way. It's kind of funny when you get like an area with a bunch of like same typing like this. So like when you're hunting for one and you catch the other by accident, and you're like, huh? Well, that wasn't the plan. Like seriously, dude, damn. I've never seen that big shiny. Oh yeah, that's a good shiny, man. I don't know if GPA heard that question I was asking. I was asking if GPA was like looking forward to like which shiny were they going to try to catch on that. Zangoose turns blue on its thing, on its like chest, like lightning bolt thing. Oh, madam, I named the shiny Snom I have already, like caught before, you know, during the 30. I think it was during the 30 shinies in one stream. I named that one after you, because I know you redeemed it. So, I don't know if you're still here. You might have gone to bed already tonight. But if you're still here, know that I did fulfill your shiny request in terms of, like, naming a shiny after you. And you are now named for the Snom. All praise the Snom. Why do I get a feeling we're going to have the Cult of Snom on this channel? That Cult of Snom. Snom. Also, don't forget, guys, tomorrow will be our Fortnite stream with Crystal, Amber, Stump, and myself. It should be the last stream of this current season. So the baseball bats and everything will be disappearing, and we're going to be trading in baseball bats for lightsabers. Actually, I don't know if anyone's been playing Fortnite recently. If you look up in the sky towards the northwest, you'll see, up in the sky, you'll see a giant Death Star. I saw it yesterday by accident. I was playing with Stella off stream, and I was like, "Oh hey, giant Death Star." Like I didn't. I'll show it on stream tomorrow during the Chaos Squad stream, but it was kind of interesting. I was like, "Oh, what the hell? I didn't know you could see the Death Star in this." Kind of made me think of like when the very first time Star Wars came to Fortnite, and everyone was like, "Oh, what the hell? There's a giant Death Star in the sky," like the day before the event. And now it's like they're doing it like a week before the event. They started showing the Death Star. All I know is, as much as I'm not like too crazy about another Star Wars like season, I am so excited for Sith Lord Jar Jar Binks. Don't ask me why. Like, that's the only way I think I will really like Jar Jar Binks. Oh, I was gonna play the Powerline song. Right, I did say I was gonna do that. Depending on what the next song is, I might actually put that on. Eye to Eye. Like, as a... I thought it was eye to eye, like the words, Bondo. I didn't realize eye to eye was like, it was just I, and then number 2, and then I. Oh, it's Queen card. See, Jeremy, you've saying the Queen card twice now. I gotta keep Queen card on. Oh, Evie. What's up, Evie? I got you right behind me. Well, I got one. Technically, you're still in ditto form behind me, but yeah, maybe I'll unditto you. That didn't sound right. That did not sound right. I shouldn't have said that. Tyon's full Patrick's concert canceled. What? Why is it canceled? Was it not selling well or something, Jeremy? Oh shit! All the socials kind of like she's leaving SM. Taeyong's leaving SM. Ah shit. But oh no, did they say why it was canceled? It's not because she's leaving SM. Like, you know, that's why they canceled it. It's, I would say like, no, she's definitely probably leaving SM. No, she's been going through so much shit with them. But like, dude. They gave a BS answer. They couldn't even get the venue secure again. It was supposed to be April 19th to 20th with a possible reschedule. So basically, they're trying to say, like, oh, it's not us, it's the venue. We're gonna wake up either by the end of the week or next week. She's leaving SM. Yeah, no, 100%. That's 100%. That's guaranteed at this point. There's such a mass exodus from SM right now for the female groups. And that's because, like, SM's just been kind of, like, fucking up. Wait, is that a pink? No, it's yellow flowered. I thought there was a pink one down there. I was like, But yeah, no, I don't see, like, a lot. SM does such a terrible job with their female groups in terms of, like, promoting them, upkeeping them. The only one they've really done it well with is aespa, since Red Velvet. And, like, Red Velvet, like, they used to do kind of well with it, but, like, at the same time, they've mismanaged a lot of the female groups so badly at this point that I could see why a lot of the female idols from SM are just like, peace. Oh, I missed. Wendy just got re-signed to Promise Night's new agency. I think Red Velvet's gonna be shelves at this point. Yeah, no, I could see it. I'm gonna see it's happening. aespa will suffer the same fate in 2 years. Yeah, like right now, aespa's still hot. Like, look at like Red Velvet when they were still like really hot. In terms of like on the charts and in Korea itself, yeah. For those wondering if I meant hot like in looks, I mean no, like they still look. To be honest, they still look hot. I'm talking about like when they were like really big in Korea, like, you know, SM was like really big about like promoting them and stuff. Now, like as soon as they started kind of falling off the sides, like they started mismanaging them, not really doing much with them, only really having them put out an album when there was a problem. Itzy and Jihyo went to aespa. Yeah, I saw that. They went to someone else's tour too, didn't they? Let's Start Film had Itzy. No, wait, Jihyo went. Itzy and Jihyo. Oh no, I know Itzy and Jihyo went to aespa because there's that video where Itzy and Ryujin and Jihyo were sitting next to each other, and Ryujin starts dancing Whiplash while on the big screen. Yeah, no, to be honest, like aespa, like they're a good group. They're a really good group. So was Red Velvet. So was Girls' Generation. But the problem is that SM just doesn't do a good job in terms of managing. Like, they focus too much on their guy groups. Like, don't get me wrong, their guy groups are huge. Like, they're huge guy groups they have. But they put too much focus on the guy groups, and they put, like, so little focus on the female groups that it just causes the female idols to just want to leave. And they have some banger, like, female groups. I mean, look at, like, Red Velvet. Red Velvet, absolute banger of a group. And I really do think there's a reason why they were considered one of the 3 female groups that led third gen. But the problem was, they didn't get that much. So, like, they really weren't in contention with, like, Twice and Blackpink. Because, I mean, to be honest, Blackpink didn't put out much, but their fans were so rabid that, like, they kept them always relevant. But Blackpink also has some banger songs, too. I mean, there was, like... Are you Shiny? Wait, is that Shiny? No, you have a yellow flower. I actually had to, like, look real quick. I was like, is that? Yeah, I mean, like, Red Velvet, like, they have a good amount of songs. They have a pretty decent-sized discography. But the problem was, like, they only release songs when there's a controversy now at SM. And SM needs to distract everyone from the controversy. Like, you looked at, like, Rise. Loss of the Rise member. When all the fans were kind of, like, having I like to call it the Civil War within the Rise fandom about, Rise is 7, Rise is 6. And basically, SM was like, hey, new album by Red Velvet. You know it's bad when they say that, and the Red Velvet, like, idols are like, we have an album coming out? Like, they finally announced a release date? You know that's bad. That's bad. Gio went to Le Sserafim too. Yeah, so Gio went to Le Sserafim. Didn't Nyan go to aespa's concert as well? Or it might have been Le Sserafim. I don't remember. It's one of the two. Hey, Deerling, I need you to turn. That's yellow. Yeah, Red Velvet, I mean, they've had their, like, share of controversies in their own fandom where, like, when they added... Oh, shit. Jeremy, who did they add late into Red Velvet? Was it Irene? Or Wendy? Or am I wrong? It wasn't either of those two. I know they added one, like, they had, like, it was 5 girls, and then, like, they added another one in, or 2 in, and then, neither, Yeti was it. Okay, thank you. I couldn't remember who it was. It was like one of them got added in. Somebody got added in late, and then, like, a bunch of the fans wanted to boycott because they added in, like, a new member, and they're like, oh, keep the original 5 only, and then, like, people were like, upset. I think that's what kind of started hurting them a little bit, was, like, their own fans kind of turned on them because they added new members. And it's like, I mean, to be honest, I love Red Velvet with all the members, I really do. I liked them when they had the 5, but I really do think the new members, like Yeti and such, like, definitely added on. I really do. Oh, look, another Shiny Sensor. We're at 4 now. Wait, hold up. I actually, now that I remember hearing Runaway, I'm pretty sure Stantler has an ability called Runaway. Or it can run away. Or that might be a, Dunsparce. Either way, we gotta catch it before it runs. G-Dragon was at aespa too. Yeah, I remember G-Dragon at aespa. That was a really funny clip. I think he's, like, recorded, Ryujin, like, dancing from his point of view. Let's see. Plot with 10 years later, she's the fan favorite. Go figure. Yeah, no, she's a huge fan favorite now, which is funny. Which, at the time when, like, people were having a lack of a better term, a shit fit about it. It's like, dude, she's now, like, the fan favorite, which cracks me up. So to cover up the BS of what's going on with the group and the resigns, the Torian, Irene, Sogi in June, like, there's no big... Yeah, I told you, anytime there is any kind of backlash in SM, in terms of news, or with groups, they use Red Velvet as a shield, because Red Velvet is still, like, one of their, like, fan favorite groups. So, whatchamacallit? We lost a member because of, like, some really sketchy-ass shit. Oh, Red Velvet's gonna release a song. Oh, you know, we had to cancel one of our oldest, idols, concerts. Oh, let's put 2 of them on tour. Yeah, no, SM is sketchy to a point. Like, I know I joke about, like, YG being sketchy, and I know, like, while there may be some Toxic Blinks, even the Toxic Blinks kind of agree that YG can be sketchy as fuck, the company. Well, I, like, say that, it's like, yeah, it's just like, fuck, dude, it's like, SM, is sketchy. In, like, a more low-key way sketchy. Also, I know we keep seeing that Eevee, and I'm kind of low-key hoping we get that shiny Eevee shiny. Because we still got 11 minutes. And we've now tied our record for most shinies in one sandwich. 5, we've not had 5 in a single sandwich yet. Be kind of cool if we got a 5th shiny right now, but I'm not going to hold my breath. We're at 8, right? Wait, hold on. Okay, we've caught 4, right? I think I forgot to add 1. Oh, actually, you know how I can tell? Boxes. Oh, shit, I kept them in this one. Fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, we're at 10. Oh, shit. I'll put them all in one box after this, but we're at 10 shinies. Oh, damn. We're almost tied our record for most shinies caught in a regular stream. the most shinies we caught in a regular stream is 11. Watch us get 12. If we get 12, that would actually break our record for most shinies caught in a regular, normal time stream. Not a challenge stream. I don't count the challenge streams for that because they were challenges and we had to catch that many. Because technically we caught, like, in the third, that's what I'm talking about, like, the 30 stream. Like, in the other challenge stream, we caught 7 and 8. Actually, more like 10, but, you know, because of the extra shinies. But, like, that's a, here they see, they're saying. But we also streamed for, like, 8 hours, 9 hours each of those days, so. Whereas, like, these ones are, like, more, like, regular streams in terms of, like, I'm talking about, like, only 3 to 4 hour streams. I've had somebody ask me, like, why I don't do, like, 8-hour streams each day right now while I'm doing the job search, but that's because during the day, I'm applying for jobs. I gotta focus on, that is my current, like, main thing. And I do some consulting on the side, so, like, I have to, like, consult, and, like, I gotta focus on that. Any shiny deerling? Nope. Deerling's kind of a weird shiny, man. Like, you have to really be paying attention to the stupid flower on top of his head. If you don't, like, think about it and you walk right by it, you could easily, like, miss it. Also, I just realized I have a Stantler now to give away. That's kind of cool, because we have an extra Stantler now. I missed the, what you said. Oh, literally, we lost 2 members permanently, individuals. Let's tour these members together, and let's have them come back 5 years later as a subunit and pretend like nothing happened. Yeah, no, 100%. That's exactly how SM works, man. That's the funny thing is JYP tried out for SM Entertainment before becoming an idol. Oh, wait, the funny thing is JYP, wait. Are you talking about JYP himself? SM Entertainment before coming out rejected him, so he started his own company. Who's laughing now? Oh, yeah, it's true. Oh, no, I did hear about that, yeah. JYP was trying to audition to become an idol under SM, and then he's like, I didn't get accepted? Fine, making my own company. It's funny enough, I think Dahyun was also accepted to go into SM, but she decided to go with JYP. Can you imagine if she was under SM? She probably would have been, but she might have been in Red Velvet at the time. I think it was Dahyun was the one that said, like, she got accepted into a bunch, and the reason why she chose JYP is because they were the first ones to reach back and get back to her. Which is wild to me, because, like, had JYP waited a little longer, like, she would have been with another company. Is that yellow or not? Yeah, that's yellow. Oh no, it's Eevee and her gang, the Pig Squad. Literally, it looked like Eevee was being flanked by, like, her enforcers, the pigs. Technically, I would just keep going back and forth for only Stantlers, but, like, we've gotten 2 already, and I'm kind of, like, realize how many normal types are right here. So I'm kind of, like, just going back and forth, because a lot of these normal types have, like, really good shinies. Or really distinct shinies, unlike the one over by there. Air, air, air. Air, 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 do-do, air, 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 do-do. That is a good song, I really do like it. She has a lot of banger songs. I really like her B-sides, too. Like, the B-side songs were really good, to be honest. Oh. Dodged. Someone signed up Maridon for the NFL. He's got them. He's breaking ankles. I should probably do NBA too. Let's see. Oh, right. I did say we were gonna do Powerline real quick. Hold on. Since we're on this song, I can do Powerline now. Alright, it's eye to eye, right? Eye to eye. Okay, this just literally brings back the 90s, like 100%. Oh, the Dunsparks. Okay, that definitely has the ability to run away. Back scratchers are alive. Gosh it. I was trying to drive one-handed. Chandler can have Intimidate? I didn't know that. Oh. Each other's arms. Dude, I can still remember watching this movie in theaters. That's the scariest part. Again, 95, I was 3, 4? 3? But I still vaguely remember, like, going to the theaters and watching this with my parents. My sister, I don't think my sister was born yet. I had to look what month this came out. Sadella, if you're still there, were you even alive when this movie came out? Because it depends on what time of the year it came out in 95, because it came out before, before March. Stella, our mod, was definitely not even alive. Stadella. Come on, I want to get like 2 more shinies so we can break our record. I want to get, like, I want to get the shinies. I want to get, like, break our record on stream. Have like 6 in a single, or 6 in a single sandwich would be great. Because if we get 1 more, we're gonna have the most in a single sandwich we've ever had, which will be 5. But then also we could have 12, which would be the most we've had on a single stream, not counting the special streams, where we stream for like 8 hours. Ah, yes. Ici se bat. I love the bots. Like, I got like a thing right now just said like flag possible evader, and it's like one of those ones like trying to have a link to buy like certain things that like probably like malware or some shit like that. But like I love it like when I read the names of it. This like the name of this like bot is a premature landslide XP hip. It's like, at least I will give them credit when they make the bots like account names, they come up with at least some semi-creative names. Ooh, I don't remember this song. Hold up. This is apparently off the Goofy movie playlist. Oh no, never mind. I remember the song. never noticed what Max said in that song. Wait, what the hell? If I don't faint, I'll be fine. Hold up. I never noticed that line. Wait. Shit, I gotta rewatch the Goofy movie now, because I do not remember that line. After this day, she'll be mine. It's like, dude, you've not even talked to her yet. How the hell is she supposed to be yours? I actually used this song as a theater audition and I got the role. Really? You talk about the summer vacation one that they sing in the Goofy movie? Oh, After Today. Really? Oh, that's the name of the song. It's After Today. Okay. That's wild, dude. Like, so you saying all the parts, or you just saying, like, certain parts? It's my question, actually. It's only funny Valentine. Funny Valentine. It was only funny time. All of them. I had to change character. It was. Oh, really? Okay. Well, okay. Let me ask this: what was the role you were auditioning for? Like, was it like a common role, like from like a one of those like common ones, like a Shakespearean play or something like that, or is it like a classic musical, kind of like Seven Brides for Seven Brothers, or like The Music Man, or West Side Story? You guys can tell I've listened to musicals, because, yeah, the fact that I'm just naming a bunch right off the top of my head. I mean, you got Epic the musical, but that's not, like, not Broadway yet. You got, like, Wicked's technically a Broadway song. Why is Pop... Wait, what? I had to change character... Wizard of Oz. Oh, it was for Wizard of Oz! See, you deserved it just for knowing the exact runtime of Wizard of Oz, man, because, like... That should have just been like a prerequisite. Can you say... Oh, we're going 2 frames a second now. Can you name... tell me the exact exact runtime of Wizard of Oz? Yes? Alright, you got the role. What role did you get? That's actually a better question. What role did you end up getting, Jeremy? Oh, did my sandwich run out? It did. Ah, we're not gonna break the record. Okay. I think we're gonna end stream there because I gotta go make some food. I gotta get ready for some stuff tomorrow. But alright. Real quick, we are gonna quickly see if we got any marks and stuff. Hold on, let me move these guys into a row here. Move Cyclozar here. And we got 10 Chinese today? We'll double check that math here. Hey, we didn't get failure. Good job. Technically, we succeeded. We got positive, so we got more Chinese and sandwiches tonight. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we actually have 9. I miscounted. We're at 9. Okay, I thought we were only behind by 1. And, wow, really? You played that, and then we got Amelia and Alistair song right after. That's kind of funny. The Radio Demon song. I got a game I want to show you. Alright, let's see. Check summary. We're going to see, hi, my name is Andy and I'm a comedian. Alright, do we have any marks? Ooh! Sleepy time for, okay, it's funny because it's asleep, but sleepy time for Meryl. Ooh, Lilio. The joyful mark! I've never gotten that mark before. Oh, shit! Let me see something. I'm naming this one Joy from RV Red Velvet. It's Joy RV. Because it's got the joyful mark. Red Velvet would be too long, unfortunately. We caught that while we were talking about Red Velvet earlier, so it's kind of funny. Alright, we got 2 marks today. We got a joyful mark and we got a sleepy time mark. Nice. Alright. Let's go ahead and save real quick, and then I'm going to go ahead and find someone to raid real quick. Guys, so tomorrow will be a stream with the Chaos Squad on Fortnite. That's going to be with Stump, Crystal, and Amber and myself at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Hold on, we're also looking up here for somebody to raid. We're going to do a couple shoutouts here real quick. Let's see. Let's do our good friend next. Wait, hold on, actually. Next one, look for me. Yeah, we'll do next real quick. So let me go ahead and do that. Put this back to half. And then raid. Oops, I forgot to put backslash. Raid. Next. Alright, couple quick shoutouts real fast. Shout out to Bondo for the 10 gift subs, man. You are an absolute fucking legend, dude. I thank you so much, dude. If you're still here, Bondo, thank you so much, dude. Shout out to our mod Stadella for modding tonight and for the awesome Flareon statue. I'm gonna switch this back to Eevee real quick while we're talking here. Thank you to Jeremy, GPA, Madam, Bondo, Stadella, and everyone for stopping by and coming saying hello. I really appreciate it. You guys are gonna see me stuffing, that sounds so wrong. Stuffing Eevee. But thank you everyone. I really appreciate every one of you guys coming through. Remember, if you guys have the emotes, go ahead and use them. Otherwise, say Fire Nation Raid. Again, if anyone's trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing, trying to flip the Ditto Eevee back inside out. He doesn't want to flip. There we go. So we'll have both of them here. That's so cursed looking. But thank you to everyone for coming by, saying hi. I really do appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys are all awesome. Again, we'll see you guys tomorrow at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for Fortnite with Chaos Squad, again with Stump, Crystal, Amber, and myself. But alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and switch it over to the ending soon screen, but we will catch you guys tomorrow, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thanks for being here tonight, guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye! Remember to stay for the raid. If you have the emotes, use them. Otherwise, say Fire Nation Raid. Have a good night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!